Out to the trappers, we are my back lit. It's D out of Henny man, battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets.
D out of Henny man. D out of Henny man. Put it on your YouTube.
Anybody would be.
Has he ever been? Has he ever been the B side? I mean the A side verse, like a top tier, so like Shotgun Suge, something like that. Let's start on our lower level, like you know what I'm saying? Like let's start like that.
Yes, he
Who's the A
has.
side?
Okay,
Who's the A side? Yeah.
here's the problem with that, here, man. Because I'm with you, right? The problem with that is, Suge, y'all know it. Suge was kind of the gatekeeper for a very long time for URL. He actually still is for real. For real. He, like a lot of the new guys have
Yes,
to go
sir.
through Suge. So when they battle Suge, they are new. So yes, they're going to be the B side because he is the gatekeeper in that stance.
Okay, but when you go to our classroom, Suge is always the fucking B side with us, right?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He's going to be the A side with the new guys because he's giving them the shot. It's like, okay, you knew her, you got to get through Suge to get to the next level type of thing. So, of course, Suge is going to always be the A side if that's his role as a gatekeeper.
Boss,
Same
was
thing
he
with
the A
John John.
side
John
versus
John battles a
DNA?
lot of the new guys. DNA battles a lot of the new guys. So when those new guys get shots against those guys, they're going to be the B side. They brand new.
Boss, was he the
I
A
wouldn't
side
count
versus
John John.
DNA?
Me and John John did an M when ain't nobody even know us.
Let
No, we
him
talking about
finish
A side
that.
and B side,
Well,
not the
Geechee,
view count.
I
Geechee
feel
was
like
an A
John John
side.
is, you know what I'm
I
saying,
feel
an
like
A side nigga though in a
No,
lot of
yes,
his
it is.
battles though.
Geechee was an A side
In
versus
a lot of his
Disaster.
battles. That's why I said I
Versus who?
nigga.
Disaster.
Um
I agree with that.
Ace I
Geechee was
mean,
definitely
you
A
I
gotta
also
side
think,
think
versus
you
that
gotta
I
think
also
Disaster.
think
all
that
of
a lot
John
of
John
people gonna be
battles.
A side versus disaster. I ain't gonna
The
lie.
Y'all crazy.
I
Y'all
would
crazy.
say like the only time I would say, yeah, because John John biggest battles is his grudges. The Ace I mean battle, he was A side. The Chef Trez
Hitman.
battle, he was A side.
Yeah.
The Hitman battle, he
B.
definitely wasn't A side. We was B side. We was
Huh?
brand
Facts,
new. We was new
facts.
as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We was just putting in that work to where niggas felt like we deserved them battles. We just did an M, me and him, when nobody even fucking knew us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
But
like
Bill,
John
can
John, I
you
wouldn't
name a
put John
time
John
when
in
was
that.
John
When
John the
y'all
A
million,
side against
when
another
y'all
top
million
tier,
come,
Bill?
what year y'all million come though, Bill? You should have won that.
We got here. We battled what 2012. We had an M before the year was out, bro.
12,
You gotta remember, Hitman, that I got the burner shit had 10 million views before World Star sued us. You
Well, I'm
understand
saying
what I'm
when
saying?
what month did y'all? Cause I battled him in 2012 too, right? I'm just trying to do the
Yeah,
math.
you
So yeah, I
battled
mean,
him.
y'all was all, but that shit, y'all was pop. I mean, that's different. On y'all, like you said, like y'all
We
names
was
and it
the
was
new
all kind of
class.
shit going
Niggas
on.
was yeah, it was
Me
a
and
lot
your
of shit
shit was
going on.
going on. Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah,
Y'all
it
was
was a
scorching
lot
though.
of shit going on. All them big cheese mixes and shit was amping shit up. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of shit.
Yeah, like I just don't believe in the theory of giving a nigga a top name. Cause man, a top name go through hell, man. A top name got all the pressure and the lights on them, man. That's why I don't. You can't just give that to a nigga.
Yeah, it's just you ain't that you can carry a card. My thing is when you got to carry a card and get people. I don't know. It's a lot of shit. Like I said, niggas talent is there, so I don't ever
The
disrespect none
talent
of them
is
niggas they
there.
call.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Talent there. The only difference is just like what Verb be saying is just like when we can just say, man, Swamp carry that car, when Chef carry that car, like when such and such. Like it was times where I had to kill. Like everybody got to go through that stage in
And
order
he
to
ain't went through
cross
it.
to top tier. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Just as far as like, man, who got one card coming on such and such the headline, and it got to be successful. Flat out. Like when niggas ain't trying to hear nothing. When you the top, when you the main event of a card,
Show us. Show us.
you gotta make it. You know what
When
I'm
a
saying?
nigga when
Like
a nigga beg you to get on his card because they know that, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the
That
only
last
thing niggas
seat is
gotta do.
pressure, bro. The last seat is the last two seats are pressure because you got okay. These are them niggas. So when you take a swamp and you say, when are you at the end of the night where everything is on your shoulders and everybody here to see you? If your opponent is not an A side nigga, the room empties if you going on last, man. We've been doing this a long time. If swamp opponent is not a big name, he's taking a regular guy, nobody's staying. If Hitman takes a regular guy, they're staying. Verb take a regular guy, they're staying. That mean you ain't shit. That's the way you can just look at it and say, man, you have to be attached to a bigger brand at all times. You're never the bigger brand that turns up. If that was the case, URL would call and ask niggas to come back and rap because the new not guys will be branding the old guys. I mean,
Yeah.
the newer guys will be branding the brand new guys.
Hey,
They
you know
don't
what it
need
is
us.
too, Verb? You know what it is too? These niggas battle niggas on the upper levels and shit. And a lot of times, like after the battle, nothing comes from it from them. Like they don't elevate from that. You dig what I'm saying? Like a lot of back then when they used to put us up against niggas ahead of us, that shit was an elevation tactic. Like that shit would elevate us. We would turn up, we would get better, we would improve. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would show up. A lot of times these niggas get these names and they stay in the same spot. I'm not saying that for that's what's going on with Swamp and the niggas you talking about, but I'm saying like in general, that be happening a lot. Niggas be stuck in the same spot, bro.
I think they need their own pressure setting. Like when is the world on your shoulders? Because when we go on stage, the world is on our shoulders. That separates him from you because the world is watching this guy. The lights come on here. We all know when we at a battle when things get serious. Okay, it gets serious. All the lights is watching this guy. If you're just there just to be the other guy to try to fight, you are not a top name. Being the B-side nigga has advantages, man. It has all the advantages. The top
So,
nigga is the one.
so your argument with them, with them other guys, you saying you don't think they can carry a card with them as the headline versus anybody?
Shit, you ain't never booked one. You ever thought about put nigga? Now let's talk business. You put Swamp at the end of the night with a nigga who coming up, people stand.
It depends on what level
Read.
of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what level, because like I said, Swamp and Chef Trez, they got solid names now. You know what I'm saying? They still solid names,
You ever
but
went on? You ever went on first and it was out your hands because Swamp has went on first, man. Rum Nitty has went on first at Summer Madness, man. You chose to take John at the second spot. I was there. You asked to take him there. If you can go on first at a Summer Madness, I'm sorry you're not a top name. Swamp was just on. Yeah, see, when I start talking this shit, this one get quiet. Swamp was just on first in New York City in the return of Irving Plaza. He was on first.
But hold
How'd
on,
you a
wait.
top name?
Holla and John was the first battle of the night, right?
yeah,
Holla
we
asked to
was.
And that
go
was the
there.
best back and forth at Summer Madness. The
Yeah,
Look,
best
look,
back and
look,
but
look,
forth.
look.
I think I also do. But don't get me wrong. I'm not too proud. I mean, I understand. I was still him, but I'm gonna be real. I was a sophomore. That was 2011. What, 2012?
2012 Holla.
2012.
I was fresh out of my sophomore season. John was a rookie. I was me. We still had Verb, T-Rex, Murder Mook, Lux. Those y'all names was bigger than mine though. Like I
Yeah, that
don't.
was the return of the legend card.
Yeah, so Enes name was
Jones
bigger than
Clips.
mine. Iron Solomon's,
Mook, yeah.
But
Clips,
but
Jones
and
Holla
Clips.
Mook.
took but Holla still
I
took a
took a rookie
smaller
though. Yeah, I
name.
still
You
took a
still took a
smaller name,
smaller
but
name.
no,
Yeah.
I pulled my rank by showing I was still him by making them let me battle a rookie. They didn't even want John on the card because he was a rookie.
I remember that.
I made that happen. So I was still him, but I'm gonna be real. Like you niggas, like you know what I'm saying. It was all y'all. So I knew because in actuality, me and John, who we could have went after DNA and Enes.
No, but they
Maybe
look. You got to think the year
I'm sorry.
before you still went last though, so it's
No, no,
still
no,
your
no, no.
call.
Yeah, it was still, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though I still was the headliner of the one before, but just when all
But
y'all was there, the one card, and I had John, I don't think my name was that big to
Yes,
go
it
but
before
was.
Holla,
any
can I ask
Yes,
Holla a
it
any.
question?
was.
Holla, which battle you enjoy more? The main event
Huh.
with Hollow the year before or you and John?
Nah, I
Set
like
him
the
up.
early because, like I said, the people stood outside at 10 a.m. Some
Right.
man is one, and me and Hollow ain't battled till 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that was
So I would
crazy.
never, ever, ever do that again. But what I'm trying to be, okay, let's be real. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. All right, so me and John at the time in 2012 was Enes and DNA a bigger name battle than me and John in
No,
2012?
No, I
no,
disagree.
no.
Y'all thought their names bigger than ours?
Well, we're
Yeah,
not bigger than yours. Year
no,
before
nigga.
you
You
had niggas
went,
over
you went,
Ness.
you went last the year before.
Yeah, bro.
Where was they at
You
the
already
year
battle
before?
Cortez, you battle Big C at the time. You already had Arsenal. You
You
kind of
can't
had
go
some
from being
battles,
the
right?
main event on Summer Madness one and then
Y'all
say
talking about?
DNA wasn't DNA of now and Enes was just coming back around. No, he
But
Right.
wasn't.
I,
DNA was
I,
on
I
some
agree that
DNA though. To his
y'all
credit
were
though, He was on
Yeah,
Top Madness 1 though against X Factor though. So
neither
When
one
did
of
he go
those
on
names was
stage?
bigger than yours, Hitman, but they were bigger than John because John
It was
was
bigger than
new.
John John's.
I just think with the theme of the card being themed the Return of the Legends, your battle was the only one that didn't consist of a
That's
legend.
what I mean. That's what I really kind of meant. The ball. It's just like,
Right,
okay, so my name would have had to be way bigger than y'all's a lot to be able to pull a rookie to be main. You know what I'm saying? Like to
right.
be.
Yes,
That's
yes, yes.
that's what I'm saying.
But you got to think. You picked the fight, and you also picked what slot you was going on. That means that nigga can do what he want to do. He was just the main event, and he brought a nigga here that ain't supposed to be here. That is an A side.
Yeah.
That's an A side. That's a top name because he can go from just the year before main event. Then you bring him
Yeah.
the next year, he goes on early because he fucking chose to. And he
Yeah.
chose his own. Look, we didn't choose our opponents. That shit came to us. What you
Yeah.
mean? He handpicked, I want this one. Okay, so that's a top name. So when is Swamp able to do that?
Well, we can't put him. We can't put him on. That's what I'm saying. We can't. It's level still below that. He still got to reach to even. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock a nigga. If he
Let's
can't
pull
do
up his
that.
last five. Boss, what's his last five battles? And let's see where he's A side.
His
Jesus
last
Christ,
swamp,
man. This is
His last
crazy.
five opponents, let's find out where he was the A side.
This
And
is
then
Swamp
I got no
he
man.
argument.
just battled. He just battled a hundred
$3
on
before that.
Trenchified.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on. Hold on.
$3.
Let's he's not bigger than Reed Dollars, man. He's not.
I like Swamp more than $3 in
Hey,
2024.
see,
Let's
you
be
talking about
fucking
your
clear on
feelings
that, B.
again, nigga. We talking
Let's
about
be clear on
statistics.
that. I
We
like
talking about
Swamp way
statistics,
more
wait.
though.
than
But
$3.
Hold on.
if
You
we
talking about? You
start at
talking
the
about
Like,
name?
beginning,
huh?
he just
You talking about talent or you talking about
Names.
name?
if you
A
did
side.
wait, you want to know his last five battles or the important name, his
No,
last
no. Give me
five
his
big battles.
last five opponents. Was he the A side?
Okay, he just battled a hundred and he was the A side on
Who is
Trenchified. This
100,
past
man? Who is 100?
a hundred HUNNIT. He was
Okay,
the
who
A
is
side.
that?
It's I don't know what you want me to say
Wait,
to that verb. He's a battler.
100.
That's
Well,
his name. He
Do
battled on
anybody
the
know him? Okay, look. Do anybody know him up here?
look at your food. Get y'all. Come on.
Does anybody here know who the nigga is? That's what we starting at first. Okay, so let's remove that. Give me the one before that.
before that. I think that was our first battle this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Just
So if
tell me
we
the
go
nigga's
back, we
name.
go back to Lou Castro.
Okay, they like the same though.
I mean, you asked me for. I'm just giving you the last five
Okay,
battles.
all right. Okay, so Luke Castro, they're the
And then we
same.
got then we got Chef Trez.
They're the same.
Oh, what do you want me to do, Verb? Then you got
He
Reed.
he's not bigger than Reed.
Listen,
He's not
I'm
bigger than
just
Ars. He's not bigger than like this. What I'm saying. Okay, if you're that, we should see that in your resume. He can't be that.
So how can we see? So
my
without
nigga, he
knowing he ain't
beat
gonna be big.
Arsenal in homecoming in New York City. We can't
So
sweep under the
so
rug.
nah, so what I'm saying. So knowing your people, somebody's name ain't gonna be bigger. How do we tell if he's that though? Just at his level, like
We
how you
just
right.
know
need
what I'm
to
saying?
keep him in the regular section. It's a Hemi and a Charger, and it's a regular one. But
He
you
battled
can't
Tay
pull up
Rock
and do this
and had
though.
a fire battle with Tay
Was
Rock.
he bigger than Tay
A
Rock?
debatable battle. Tay Rock did not kill Swamp.
Was he
Respectfully did
bigger?
not.
Is he the A or B side with Tay
He's
Rock?
the B side and still had his 1-2
Okay.
though.
Okay.
He was the
Listen.
B
Three.
side in the tournament and still held it down where he was the underdog in the whole tournament. The brother went to the finals. I'm
Look what you
so
said. Look what
scared
you
of the
said.
finals almost.
I'm glad you said about this losing ass nigga. Look what you just said. He's the underdog the entire tournament.
He
How is that a
was.
top
He
nigga?
was.
Look at you. You making it worse. You keep
How's
talking.
it making it
If
worse? When
look
he
three.
beat
If he
Suge, he
three
beat Nitty, he
three
beat
three three.
like he
Look
beat
three.
niggas.
You said the nigga was the underdog
He
the
was.
entire
Yes, he
tournament.
was. If you're
So what
bad
the
at
fuck is
Chopper and
we?
Suge, run Nitty, yes.
Yeah,
Swamp is
I'm
gonna be the
about to say,
underdog,
yeah,
yes.
Verb. He was the underdog the entire tournament because he had the most difficult pathway to
Because
the
he ain't
final.
shit.
Yeah, but
Regardless.
Nah,
Look
nigga,
look
ain't no
look man.
boss,
that ain't shit,
ain't
B.
no
I'm
top
trying to
Under
figure
tier.
out how the
Hey,
fuck you A
boss,
side Tay Rock. Like, how do you be
ain't
the
no
A
top
side?
you
tier the underdog
You
How the
to
Wait,
can at
Tay
fuck
least
Rock.
you
be
do
right
that
there
A
with
what
him
you
side
say,
though.
Tay Rock?
redo? What you say, redo?
If you take out Swamp and put any top tier in there, there's no way they're the underdog
Yo,
to
I'm
him.
not gonna lie. I never heard anybody call
There's
him
no way.
Redo, bro. I knew this nigga for a long time, bro.
And nobody has ever nobody has ever said who in their right mind is the underdog the entire tournament. How long is the fucking tournament?
It was like three,
It was like 6 weeks,
three.
I think.
Okay, so for six
Nah,
weeks, you the
I was
least nigga for 6 weeks?
I think I was the underdog most of my URL tournament. Niggas had me losing to Young Cannon. I don't know why. Niggas had me losing to Mike P. Yeah, y'all niggas is slow.
Who was in that tournament, boss?
You talking about the one Bill was in or the one
No,
Swamp?
the one
The
Swamp
one,
was in. Who's in
Swamp
that
was in.
tournament?
They had
Swamp
heavier
had Nitty.
names.
Swamp had Nitty,
Geechee,
JC, Fonz,
Geechee.
Geechee, Trufo, Head Ice, O Red,
Yeah,
Shotguns,
yeah,
Real Sick. That
yeah,
that tournament was kind of stacked. I
yeah.
ain't gonna
Yeah, that
hold you.
tournament was
Hard
crazy.
talk.
Yeah, that tournament was kind of stacked.
Okay, look, let's be for real. Let's be for real.
Relax, three. Take it easy.
If you in a tournament and everybody is always betting against you, when you're the B nigga, you can throw a shot from half court and we will get excited.
Damn, Verb, you gonna just you just gonna do that to the brother though, bro? You just gonna
I'm
like,
not doing.
you
No,
can't
I'm
get that
telling you
nigga
the
no
truth.
props. Like,
Listen,
damn,
listen,
bro.
listen. When you're the B side of the night, when you are the other nigga on the card, not the bigger name, we don't expect much from you anyway. So when you do land, it's bigger. Come on, what the fuck is we talking? You gotta be able to balance out. I'm at least gonna be the bigger name with these 6 niggas, and I can be the lower name with these 4 niggas. No, Swamp, not yet, nigga. We don't need you yet. Now, look, you have to have a blend.
How
Okay,
you not gonna let the nigga talk?
but listen. If
Yeah,
I
bring
gotta
Swamp up here, man.
hold on,
God damn,
hold on,
bro.
hold on. Let me explain something to y'all. If I have to initiate and give this nigga a voice, why would he be a top name?
So y'all can have a conversation,
Okay, wait, hold on. Listen, three. We got the same tools in front of us, right?
right?
If I have to give that nigga a voice, he's not a top name. Because guess what? A top, hey, holla. If you want to say something, do I gotta pull you here, or you gotta just click yours on?
You said I want what you say?
If you have to say something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to get pulled up, or do you just turn your shit on and say it?
Just turn the
Just
mic
turn it
on.
on and say it, right? Okay, right. So if you have to be empowered a voice, you are a lower name. You are nothing. Because your whole existence is based off somebody giving you the floor to talk. I don't need y'all floor. I mean, that's a fact. Three, however way you want to look at it. That's why you can't compare him to this. You can say he's good. You can say, hey man, I like him like this. But you cannot compare him to these though. That doesn't even make sense. And Swamp, you keep laughing, I'm end up smoking your silly ass, nigga. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. Because you ain't got no power anyway. Nigga, you powerless. You ain't got no move list. You gotta, hey Swamp, you know what you is? A Nintendo fighting style. A and B, punch and jump. That's all you is, nigga. You don't got no fucking moves. You get put in the blender fucking with me, boy. You don't got no moves. That's it. You don't have any type of form of attack. How? What do you specialize in? What do we see? What is Swamp magical power on stage?
Let's pull him up and find out.
Hey, look, pull him up. First
And
thing,
find out.
favor. Hey,
Let's
look.
find out.
So okay, let me ask you three. So when Swamp comes up here, he'll tell you his power, and then we're gonna accept it. And we've been watching him how long?
No, we have a dialogue like we've been doing. Me, you, the
When
boss,
Beasley
the
do it, when
collector,
Beasley
Muhammad,
do his
follow,
little, when
and all
Beasley
the rest of
does
us.
his power is lyricism. What do they say about
No, we have a
Swamp?
dialogue across the board between all of us.
Hey,
And the
three. I'm
rap.
asking you a question. When Beasley does his tail of the tape, what did he say Swamp power is?
I forgot. I didn't read the brackets with strengths and weaknesses, man.
Okay, well, I'm
It's been
asking you.
years,
It would be
man.
something up here like, yeah, the guy is nothing, man. And Swamp, guess what? The first thing you got to do to be great is remember your raps, and pressure don't work good with you. That's why I never look at him and say he's one of us. He don't remember. When pressure comes on, he jams up. That is not the same type of fighter, bro. Like what makes you a top name is we're depending on you to get through this. If you're known for when pressure coming on, see, hey, look, y'all see how he's laughing? This is why
Yeah,
he's
he's
not.
laughing at
Look,
you,
look,
nigga.
look.
Absolutely.
Hey, three. Let me tell you something. This is why he ain't no champion. He should be listening. When you in a pressure situation, the key is be razor sharp. That's the pressure. That's what defines a champion. I could put a champion in here, and he can handle this pressure. This one don't handle pressure, and we all know you don't handle pressure. Don't he three? Don't he boss?
Nigga, man, this nigga.
The fuck. The first thing about a rap is handle pressure. It's a pressure
God.
situation. Hey Swamp, if I gotta take you, you know how much pressure will be on your shoulders? Like for real, like no bullshit. Now look, A Ward went psych ward, little pink fucker went crazy. That's what he did, right? Now look. He also now look, Ill Will also has said, hey man, that shit make when Verb doing that shit, it makes you kind of you couldn't handle it. Your hair gonna fall out. You already cut your hair off because you couldn't get me to battle you before. You don't handle pressure.
That's
So
not
this is
my nigga. Is that a
what
narrative or that's valid? You been saying that for the brother cut his hair because of what now?
he couldn't get the battle. Like look, y'all
That's
gotta
the
understand.
reason he cut his hair because he get the battle, bro.
Yes, bro.
Really, my
Listen,
nigga.
the
That's what
first
he
thing
doing.
you have to do on stage is remember your raps. That's the first thing. Swamp, do you remember your raps? Let's get a little confessional on you first, and then we can see if we can talk. Do you remember your raps?
Bring
Are
him
you
up so we can
good?
find
Hey,
out.
hey, hey, hold on, three. I'm talking to your little partner. Hey, do you remember your fucking raps? Because if you don't remember your raps, you can't beat anybody. You don't remember your raps. It starts here. You got to be able to stay calm in your mind when a nigga is doing it. You can't do that though. That's what makes you a little low. We expect the little niggas to get on like okay, like Swamp, we would lower the hoop for you and put it on like 8 feet.
Oh my
You know what I'm saying?
god.
Because it's like, here, you if you don't Quest, can you
Lord
constantly
the
forget your
hoop
raps and
for
be a threat
swamp.
to you?
It's crazy, my
Nah,
nigga.
Okay, if you know
nah.
you're gonna if you know it's a high probability this guy forgets his raps, why in the fuck on this planet would it bother you? You're not gonna
Why?
remember it.
Why would it bother me? I don't know
Why
if
would
I.
why would it
I
put me
don't
in
know
a
if I
pressure
take that.
situation? It
Nah,
ain't
yeah,
it.
I feel you.
He's
I
gonna
feel
jam
you.
up. He's gonna jam up. When you sit down and say, "Hey man, the thing is with this shit, if you don't handle pressure well, you can't do it. It's just what it is. He will freeze soon
Yeah,
because it's
you
the
got to be able to
yeah
handle pressure. You got
yeah.
to be
If you
able to
can't
handle
handle no
pressure.
pressure, I can't never look at you as no goddamn champion. That's why I don't look at Swamp like that. That's why I don't look at Chess like that. No, I do not. I do not look
I
at him as full champion. No
I ain't familiar with Swamp choking in a bunch of battles. Like
shit.
I just ain't
Saga
familiar
made
with
him
it.
quit. He fanned himself and walked off stage. He did, and he also was making mistakes in front of Lou Castro. If you making mistakes in front of Lou Castro, you'll make them in front of A Verb. It don't make sense. You should be flawless in front of Lou Castro, which tells us that he's a fighter. That's what we should be seeing. But if those type of niggas make you make, I don't care when you got done writing. I don't give a fuck when you got done writing. If that nigga right there can make you make a mistake, then no, this ain't the type of time for you. Because if I'm in front of a Lou Castro, I'm not worried about remembering my raps. Why? If I'm in front of any of you niggas, I ain't worried about remembering my raps. Because I train that hard. If you don't out train me, you won't beat me anyway. I did more reps. I took it to another extreme.
Yo, my
You'll
nigga, I
never
ain't gonna
beat me.
hold you though. There's three niggas that's right next to each other that I'm looking at. Boy, Av, Swamp, and Fonz. There you go, my nigga. You got three. You got three right there, V's. You
And
got
guess who
three
the and
niggas
guess
right there, bro.
and guess what? And guess what? Guess who the A side in every one of them?
I don't care about the eight. All right, man. You got it. You got it.
Okay, I'm asking you. You just named three niggas. You said Swamp, Av, and
Fonz.
Nitty. Okay, and Fonz. And let's throw Nitty in there too. I'm the A side in all four of them. How are they top niggas? Sometimes you'll have two A sides that are equal
Hey,
that touch the stage.
who you say was next to each other? Three.
Swamp, Av,
And
Nitty, and
Fonz.
Fonz. Verb is the A side in all them in fights. That
Who you
means
say they
all the
next
pressure's
to?
on me.
Who? What do you mean by next? You say them three next to each other?
Yeah, on the bottom here, all I was just saying,
Let's
Av,
talk about
Swamp,
where they
and
was
Fonz on the
positioned on
bottom
the
here.
screen.
On the screen right here, that's all.
You think if there can be a B side to a battle with you that's still a side, all right?
Okay, no, I look at it like this. If he got the same power or close, we not looking at an A or B side. He got the same power or he's close. Like I wouldn't look at that. But in you four niggas' cases, I am the A side. That means the pressure is on me and y'all ain't shit. 4 times. These are y'all champions. 4 of these niggas, I'm the A side. I'm a granddaddy. 4 of y'all, I'm the A side.
When he pulled a granddaddy card.
No, I'm just saying. In 2024, I got here in 2009. In 2024, your 4 champions, I'm still the A side. Clearly the A side. Overwhelmingly the A side.
Is there a new? So let me ask you a question, bro. Do you think it's a nigga of that on that level that will be the A side towards you?
No, but at their time, we can look eye to eye. We can look dead in the face. We can look close in the face. I also took Geechee. We can look close in the face right here. We can look directly at each other. So, okay, so where are the Geechees? Because when you're
Oh,
talking
okay.
about, yeah,
I
like,
see what you're
because
saying.
look, when you're talking about, they got to have some kind of A. Either you're going to be the A plus or the A minus. You're going to be that. You have to be in that bracket, man. No matter what it is, extremely hot, it got to be something.
How
These
would
4
you
niggas,
call when you and Easy battled?
he's hot. He's the new hot nigga. He's hot. I'm still the A side, but he's still the new hot nigga.
And
It
you don't
makes
think
sense.
Swamp is the new hot guy?
Is he a B
Oh,
side or
oh,
is
oh.
he a A side when
I'm gonna
you
tell
and
who
when
when I
you and
took him,
Easy battle?
he
Yeah.
was the B side clearly.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
yeah,
Ain't Swamp? You don't think Swamp the new hot guy?
he don't
No, that's
remember
it.
his raps. Easy does. Easy got Hitman. How's Swamp a South nigga? He ain't seen me, Ice Pack, or Hitman yet.
So yeah,
He don't.
so with easy, you know, he was like a 7 battle run where it was K Shine,
He was
Red, boom,
hot.
boom, boom,
Yeah.
run like
No, he was
so
hot for sure. Ain't no ifs,
so
ands, or
so
buts
so
about it.
so oh yeah, so Virgil be saying that's why I'm surprised y'all kind of put Av. I think Av ain't above them.
Av is above them. He's
I
not
do,
above
yeah,
me.
Fire.
for sure.
I
Yeah, he's
mean,
not above me
Nitty
though.
is.
That's it. Yeah.
I don't look at I don't
Nah,
look at
ain't
Nitty as a B side. Like the nigga won. Like the nigga is a champion. The nigga is.
a B side to
I
who though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
no, no,
saying. The
no.
who?
A B side to Verb in a battle, but that's just what it is in that regard. But I don't think that he's a like I think he's the A on the card oftentimes. But
Bro,
I
I can't
also
hear a
think
nigga. Let me
Can I
You
mute
ask
up.
y'all?
cannot be the A on the card if you go on first at Summer
Can
Madness
the A
out your way
side be
though.
the underdog in the battle?
You cannot. He just went on first at Summer Madness.
But
What the
he,
fuck
but
is
Okay,
he
I
y'all
was
just
the
want to
A
talking
try to
about?
side.
holler and you
They
catch
did
me.
go first, but he was the A side versus Lou Castro.
So fucking going first for the alien don't make sense. We talking about a top tier skill.
No, I'm
We
talking
talking
about
about
And you
Swamp.
know what though?
Swamp was the A side.
And that's I'm glad y'all just said it because I think that's the problem Nitty has. Like it's crazy because they saying Nitty's the best ever. They be saying Nitty's this, right? And then Verb just saying, like, how the fuck is he going on first then? Like that don't really make sense. You saying you better than Lux, Hitman, Verb, T-Rex, like best ever, right?
Hmm.
It shouldn't we should never see him go on first, right? Like in his prime right
never,
now. So
never.
that's why it's confusing. It'd be like, yo, what like ain't that confusing to y'all? If
It's
just sit
big
back and think about it.
confusing.
Just sit back and think about it. Y'all just say he been the best the last 5 years, unanimously. That's what y'all been saying, right?
Hmm.
So if somebody who's been better, they talking about all time greats and the best puncher ever and all this shit ever, right? But he just opened up a car. Like, how do that even make sense though?
Not just a card holler. Summer Madness.
But we
Yeah.
He was.
gotta. So can we talk about who else was on that court? First of all,
No, let's talk about
Nitty.
him, man. Let's talk
No, no,
about
no.
Yeah,
him.
I'm just saying
Jamal. Yeah, go
because
Jamal.
that
So go.
matters.
Yeah, go. Who's on that card that made the best nigga ever in battle rap ever? The y'all said the best ever open up. So let's name the niggas that was on that card.
Holler don't like that shit. Holler don't like that.
I want to be clear. Nitty is amazing to me. He is the alien, but I don't think he's the best ever. So I
Nah, but
want
when I,
to
when, I, when, I, when
just
I say when I say the best ever, I'm saying when niggas majorities just say they say he's the best. He in his prime right now. So niggas just saying that
right,
over the last 4 years they been saying he's the best battle rapper on earth. That's what niggas been saying, arguably, right?
right.
Yes.
That- okay, so
So
man, so now we got that out the way. How can you have that title and open it up? So what is like what's missing?
So
Like
you get here we had first of all we had Av versus Tay Rock as the headline. We talking about a grudge match. You know what I'm saying? We talking about two juggernauts. So that's the headline for that SM card. Then you got Twerk versus Hollow. Hollow is a
uh,
legend. And then you
hold
got
on, hold on,
Rum
wait. No,
Nitty.
let's stop. We gotta go one by one. You said
Hmm.
Okay.
Tav. You said I said Tav. That's crazy. Tay Rock and Av. You
Right.
said two juggernauts. Av name not bigger than Ace name, so it can't
yeah,
be
What?
two juggernauts.
Wait. Av name not bigger than Ace I mean?
No, Rum.
yeah. But then you got
But
Av
then you
and
got
you
Tay
got
Rock. You're
Av and
battling
Tay
the
Rock.
GOAT.
I
Yeah, you
You
agree.
got
battling
Av
Tay
and
Rock,
Tay
the
Rock.
face of
Well, that's the main
URL.
event though. That's the main event anyway. So you're right. So go. That's
Yeah,
Tay
yeah,
Rock.
yeah.
That's the main event. I so skip that one because that
So
was Tay
then,
Rock
so then you
anyway.
got
All right.
yeah. So then you got Hollow the Don versus Twerk.
But that's the co-main event. Now, who the four other niggas though? Let's get to the four other niggas that he went on before.
What was on the rest of that card? Hold on, I'm doing this from
A
memory, so
bunch
y'all
of
got
Trying to
to
fluff
pull
because
excuse
the
it
me.
up.
card wasn't good
The
anyway.
cards.
It was some trash there anyway. So why is the alien first
Oh,
on a trash
hold
night?
on. Let me look at that card.
But this is what Verb be saying. It just I don't know,
Can
bro. It just a lot of people don't take in consideration how difficult it is to carry a car. So
Come
anytime you get to
on.
go on first and just rap and just shit, it shit just kind of and I don't want to say it's easy, but it just like it make life a lot easier. Like it make your battle life like man, I'm go on. Like I said this on the space before. Anytime you could just get put on a card and nobody's looking for you, and then you just come do your thing, and then everybody praise you because they have no expectations for you. It's easy to move like that. But when you got a car where niggas like, you better, boy, we watching everything, boy. You better not stutter twice. Let you say a bar somebody said, but you know what I'm saying? You got to worry about
Come on,
all
man.
that.
Y'all don't know
That
what it's
shit
Hey,
like.
Verb and
is
Holler,
different,
Verb and Holler.
bro.
Let me give you the card.
Hey,
It's
hey,
Tay Rocker Ave,
Uh-huh.
Twerk and Holler, DNA Jerry West, T Top John, and Shotgun Sugar Farms.
The alien should not have went first. Shotgun Sugar and Fine should have been on first in that situation anyway. Go.
I
The
think
And
alien
then
I
was
and
think
forced
then
in
I
the
and
they
then
think
thing.
it
all
And
go.
then
they were also
they
they were
also
also
had that was
I
also
think
the
they
real
battle
sick.
was
That was
booked
also
last.
real sick and
yeah. I was about to
disaster as
say
well.
they battle
Right,
was
right,
the
right.
They
So
battle
last
was
that's
booked
also
last
was
minute.
booked
They
last.
battle was booked last minute. That's why
What?
I was late.
It still
Can
shouldn't
I
have went
Man,
on
that shit
first
don't
though.
matter no
What
last
the
minute.
can
fuck
What
is
the
that?
fuck that
hey
matter, man?
can I ask a
But
question?
That matters, bro.
No, it
Y'all
man,
don't.
but
Me and Hollow was booked last for Summer Madness, this one that just passed, and we still went on Gun Title Madness. We still went on like fourth, fifth. Like it's like fourth. Like what are you talking about? They don't matter if it go when it get booked. Them niggas ain't like that. They should not be on stage first. First is that's where Zed and them went. Automatic Zed and the other nigga Safleur.
his name
Them
ain't
niggas went
Zed,
on.
bruh.
Z
I
the
know it.
I
dropout.
was about to say who the fuck
Automatic
was.
Z is hilarious.
Well, I
His
mean,
name ain't Zed,
I was
bruh.
about to say who the fuck is that?
what the
okay.
hell
Well,
you
He
regardless.
saying?
talking about Z the
Okay,
dropout and Fleur Soul,
nobody knew
man.
Safleur Soul in that moment because we was there. We like, who was the niggas on stage? We didn't know them niggas. So
That's
how
a
does
fact.
Rum Nitty go on in the slot of the we don't know these niggas slot? That don't come on, y'all. That don't even add up. That's not accurate.
Can I ask this question? And this Holla, just because I don't remember. I know you were giving John a shot, an opportunity, or what have you. When did y'all battle during that event?
Second,
No, we went first.
Like that's the
First.
same. Like Nitty
but
was
he picked it
providing.
though.
No, no, no,
Q.
no, no. The,
No,
the
no,
only
no. I'm
difference is I made them put John on that card. Like your
yeah.
rail was 100% didn't want a rookie on that card. I made them put them on that card, and I asked to start.
To kick the show off. Yes, he
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
did.
I
Yeah.
asked to
I'm
kick
not.
the show off. So them
Yeah.
two
I'm not.
different. Huh?
Yeah. I'm not asking that. I was asking. I know they different. I remember how that went down. I just didn't remember where y'all
Yeah, I
performed.
can't hear Av.
Like,
Let me leave, come back, man.
can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could.
Yeah,
we
we can
Pretty
hear
good.
good.
you too.
All right. With Nitty and Ace, it was very very evident that this was a look for Ace. Um, and Nitty was just it was a look for Ace. Like Nitty,
Yeah,
niggas ain't even think he was gonna be on
It
the
was a
card. Like,
look for Ace, man. You'll never get no look for
yeah,
Ace. He
it was
wrote
a
a letter
summer
to
No,
smack.
madness.
yeah.
It was a summer madness look for Ace. I mean, regardless
yeah.
of whatever. Like, I know shit is different from that
I
point in
know what you're
time. But
saying though.
yeah,
It's still it's just I don't even know how we even got on this topic as far. I think we was talking about how you the A B side or whatever. But it's just so crazy to hear. Cause you understand too. That was my second year too.
yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So this is his prime, and it's just so crazy to hear Ace like Rum Nitty opening the card. So I guess that's what Verb point was.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
like
we
how
don't.
did how did
Nobody know if they didn't ask to open the card or not.
No, they didn't. Rum Nitty was sad up there. People was in line waiting for him no, people was in line waiting to see the alien. They were frustrated. It was an outrage about
Bruh, what's
that.
up with these
Like,
narratives?
look, hey, y'all, for real. It was
Verb
an
is crazy.
outrage. The fans, hey, boss, was the fans
Outrage.
not tripping? Was the fans not tripping about not seeing Rum Nitty?
No, they definitely wanted Rum Nitty on the card for sure, for sure.
This nigga
No,
said
no,
outrage.
no,
no.
he talking about he said the fans, he said
The
people still
yeah,
coming in that missed the battle.
yeah,
That's what
they
he
Oh,
was
said.
yeah, yeah,
mad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's a fact.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That kind of shit don't happen to me. Like I don't know. I'm just saying. So it's like, how can I look at you and say you are this, and I know you're not?
Yeah.
Y'all
Um,
see this era,
I
y'all
could take
try to
different
make
type of
people.
battles. Yeah, it's different, man. Because me personally, I don't want to rap last. I never want to rap last. I hate it.
Now the last shit came from my era. It was that's when you knew you was that nigga. Trust me,
You
that
knew you
shit
was
is
that
weak.
nigga. Yes,
Yeah,
you
that shit is
did.
weak. Not like that
Because
shit is. Trust me, it is
yeah,
weak,
No,
weak,
I'm
was an
not.
weak,
honor
weak.
back then.
But that's
Yeah, it was.
any
Ooh,
like my
yeah.
whole me rapping all together. I never want to. I always want to get my shit out the way so I can enjoy the event. Because you know what I'm saying. Like if I'm rapping, I'm
No, no, you
really
can't.
getting.
No, nigga.
I
So a
don't.
top name got to carry his own stress all night. Hear everybody else raps, That's what a top name does. See, of course, the natural, you want to go in here and get it off so you can
Come on,
kick
get
it.
my way.
No, we have to carry that shit through 6 of y'all battles,
This
walking
nigga
around
crazy, bro.
stressed. No, we got to walk around stressed for 6. Do
Why are
you
you
know how
stressed?
long that is?
Why are you
No
stressing
Diddy.
though?
No Diddy.
Because we watching everybody else go. Do you know how hard it is to stay focused when you got to hear 12 other niggas raps? You hear the building shaking. That shit fucking with your mind, bro. That's just a champion thing.
Taking
You got to
pictures and
be,
shit. Niggas talking to you. You gotta hide because you don't feel like being bothered. You gotta
yeah,
duck and
you're
shit because niggas
mean.
is you trying to get in your zone.
We
You hear
take
a
way
nigga
more
just hey,
pictures.
then you hear a nigga say some shit that you kinda got that his shit
Oh
shook the
my
build. That's
God.
like, oh shit, they ain't gonna fuck with mine. My shit. He just said
Be,
it first.
being that nigga, it comes with the
But
problems.
but that's
Man, we
what I'm
take
saying though. That shit, a lot of people don't go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
Yeah.
niggas just
I
get
mean,
to go there, get the hype, fresh young crowd that get to say, "Hey, yo, I put the Mac with the back." Ah, the first rhyme you say, they
JC
going
ass shit.
crazy.
That
Yeah, they
JC
going
ass treatment.
crazy.
JC been doing that his
Hey,
whole
Man, ain't
motherfucking
no
career.
Michigan slander. Leave
don't
my
play
nigga
that
Man,
game.
alone,
Let
man,
me
dog.
man,
cut it
JC
out.
been doing
niggas
that shit
ain't
his whole
never,
career, nigga.
niggas ain't never had the boy. You gotta stand going last. Niggas that heard the best of the best shit.
My,
Now they
and you
expect
gotta
you to.
wake them up. Man, go to hell. Y'all ain't top name. Y'all trash.
Never
You
had
gotta
none of that
wake these
and
niggas
all that.
up. Man, y'all
This
niggas
is,
Never done
trash,
all that
man.
shit. I still
But
be
what
so
what do
Matt,
y'all
Hey,
do now? Because that's
can
an
I say
interesting
this?
point I never thought about here, man. So if
and I
y'all
done
if
rap.
y'all listening and y'all hear somebody say
you gotta
the
say it.
almost
You
the
can't
exact
change
same
it.
Yeah, you
line
Still
gotta
that
You
you
do
say
it.
it,
got,
gotta say it. It's
and
or you
like,
gotta
theirs
figure out
broke
a
the
way to say it
building,
and
do
make
you
it.
just take it out?
nah,
No,
hell
you
Nah,
just do
nah.
it.
You gotta say it
oh,
because you fuck around and a lot of times, I mean, some people talented enough or just don't give a fuck enough to edit it. I'm saying what I'm saying because my shit so like precise to my head that if I change some shit or try to get hit, like it might fuck up my whole shit. So I gotta say it. Plus the battle rap culture world know and the fans know if y'all say the same shit night of, everybody know that's gonna happen. It ain't like, oh, you just heard them say this and you thought, you know what I'm saying? So people gonna know, oh, they had the same Obama flip or some shit, whatever happened recently. So now niggas don't really trip, but it's just still it take away from your round already. So
Yeah,
that
so
haymaker
let
you
me
was count on, you was
let me
yeah.
ask
count
you
like
a
I
question.
got a
Let me ask you
haymaker.
a question, Hollow.
Hey,
What matters more to you, battling last or having the best or one of the best battles of the night?
Oh, the best battle or the best performance
Okay.
of the night. That's yeah, for
Because
sure. That
it's a lot
listen,
of times
hey,
it's been a lot of times I done went on third and fourth and shit like that and still came out with probably the best shit of the night.
nah, for sure.
It's still
Listen,
early though.
I
Do it
can
at
I
the end of
can
the
I
night
say
though.
this? Can I
listen.
say?
Hold on, before you, I'm gonna
Yeah,
let you
yeah.
go. Before, the only reason I'm so against the last shit now, because remember, my first big stage headline was Webster Hall,
Right.
2011.
Mm.
You know, they opened the doors at 1, but they got out there at 10 a.m. I didn't battle till 1 in the morning. So that was
Right.
the worst experience with a crowd, sleepy crowd I ever had. So that kind of fucked with me in my head. Like I never want to do that again. So
No,
I
understood.
be trying to go early. Yeah.
Actually, Holla, the first Summer Madness, the co-main event and the main event was
Yeah,
St. Louis
midnight.
niggas. And
Yeah, midnight and one.
those nigga, I went on at 12:45. We was there at 3 o'clock, man. Man,
Yeah, that shit was
y'all can't tell us
crazy,
about
bro.
no top names. Y'all bums. Y'all get to come in here early as hell. And ain't nobody in the man. Go to hell. That's what JC did his whole career. That's why he ain't shit now
Bro,
because
why
he's
you
so
take
used
me
to
back
Dog,
to
going
my
on.
no,
days, my nigga?
Chase.
That
Okay,
nigga
all right.
Verb is
Come
crazy.
on,
God
bro.
damn.
Man, I don't have no
He not
leniency for
doing
that shit,
nothing,
bro.
dog. He not do.
No.
He ain't even in the conversation,
JC
dog.
not even here to defend.
Nah,
No, no, because
that's still Verb op though. I mean, he ain't that's Verb. Hey, Virgo, he gonna throw shots at his ops for sure.
I feel
yeah,
you. Hey,
and
yo,
that's
look,
exactly
look,
what he
look,
did.
look. And just in
Oh
all
man.
fairness, being a Michigan nigga, every time I hear it, I'm gonna say it.
Nah, for sure. Nah, for sure.
That's
I
fair.
know.
That's fair. But he still got more. JC has more times going on before third
Oh
in his
boy, here we
career
go.
than after third.
I understood.
Argue
Hey,
that.
hey,
How
I
many
was
battles he
gonna.
got? Wait, hold on, Q. I like this conversation. Let's do this.
Oh
Let's
my
do this.
god.
JC
Let
has
me
more
say this
battles
before
going on
you.
between first and third in his entire career than he has going third to last. How are you a top name?
All right, so look, I'm gonna say this as a nigga that's been around this motherfucker forever, dog. I done had fucking headline and main event shit. I done had middle of the card shit. I done had some opening up the battle type shit. It's different. It's different obstacles for each man. Being that last nigga to rap is a motherfucker. Like, you gotta hear everything. You gotta do your best to stay away from just being overseen by the crowd. Cause like a nigga done seen you walk by 30 times, he ain't even excited to see you get
You
on
see,
stage no more. Cause he done
yeah,
shook your hand, took
yeah,
pictures, all that shit.
all kind of shit. Yeah, for
On
sure.
the flip
Man,
side,
yo,
if you
3-4 niggas be done said some bars that you got in your shit already.
yeah,
Yeah, we
Bill,
just
you
talked
just
Oh
got
about
back
that.
on his
man,
phone,
you
Bill.
gotta
You just got back on his phone. I
yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
just
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 talking
got
shouted
about
that
back.
that.
out. I
So,
just shouted that out 30 times, bro. Nah,
yeah,
for
yeah,
Oh
that
real.
shit
shit, my
trash.
bad, bro. Yeah,
That's the worst though.
and
yo, that shit be the nuttiest shit in the world, nigga.
hold on, Bill. Let me finish this
Go ahead, gang.
last little plane. And then on the flip side, you got the nigga that, yo, it don't matter that like a nigga might not get that battle, or a nigga might go crazy and a nigga say, oh, that's just the best you ever heard him before. That ain't like, so it worked both ways, man. It's definitely more stressful from the top of the card. But there are niggas that don't get that top of the card because the niggas at the top of the card don't want that battle. They shook at that battle, or
Talk
Right.
about it.
and it be different obstacles, man. Like when you the B side of a card, nigga. I've seen New Jersey Twerk get 15% votes on a battle where he choked all 3 rounds, man, because yo, he's a fan favorite. So there's a lot of different obstacles, and how you become like that top motherfucker is you got to shine through the bullshit. You got to figure out how to navigate the bullshit and do what Av
That's
say,
all
yo.
top tier really is, though. You're right. It's just navigating through the when you gonna do when the pressure on you, when it's stress. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna
Yeah.
act? Because there's a lot of times how you ever a lot of people don't go through putting your name on a card that everybody think weak or trash, and you gotta
Yeah.
just
Mm-hmm.
you gotta make it happen. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas ain't trying to like you know what I'm saying?
You
And you
can't you
gotta
can't you can't go on last like Swamp and lose the saga and fan itself on the way out the door. You ain't no champion, nigga. Fuckers, you when you go last, you supposed to be your training got to be the hardest. We take the most stress. Hey, Swamp, look up here. That's why you can't talk here. Look up here.
oh
Look up here, Swamp. Everybody got main events and cool shit next to their name. You don't got that. You know what I'm saying? You're an opening act, nigga, depending on who you face. That's why you can't sit here because you're nothing. So you got to go to the Wrangler section. You still in the gym, nigga. We see you, but you can't eat here or nothing like that. Hey, Swamp could never eat at our table. Hey, Swamp, if we was in a locker room, I mean a lunchroom, and everybody sitting down having lunch, if you walked over with a tray, I smack that motherfucker out your hand so hard, nigga. Be like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck away, you can't eat with us. You don't even have the qualifications. What's his name? How many main events he
Yeah.
got? How many times has he dropped the ball? Hey,
so but
Swamp,
hey
look.
Verse,
Hey,
you think
Swamp,
Swamp
look
would
up.
be so
Huh?
you think Swamp so just say, Swamp just battled. I don't know what league that was with Reed Dollars though. But if you saying if that mud would have
I
did
don't know
six
what
hundred,
league
seven
that
hundred
was.
thousand.
That nigga said
Now I
I
don't
don't
want
know
to say
what
the
league
wrong
that
joint,
was.
but I know
Yeah.
I just so if he would have did 600, 700,000 on his own or whatever the case may be, you saying he need more of those, or you saying he need
Uh,
more main events? Period.
okay, I'm gonna give you a cleaner way to even do it. If you look at everybody that's up here right now, we all have one thing in common. One thing in common, and Swamp don't have it. Let's all find out what that is. We remember our raps. He can't sit here. He can't sit here. That's the first rule. Look around. Everybody here locks down and remembers their raps. He can't sit here. He don't remember his fucking raps. You cannot be viewed like one of us, and that does make sense. Look up
My,
top.
hey,
That's
my
why you
whole
can't.
sound went off. You said we have one thing in common. What you say?
I said, look at everybody up here, right? All the rappers up here right now, right?
Hmm.
What we have in common is we lock down and remember our raps. He don't. He can't
Uh,
sit here, man. It's no seat for him. How? Because what we do with our time, that means we practice more. That means we take it more serious. If you laughing and joking, you can't sit here because you don't remember your raps. You got the most turnovers.
uh,
You can't sit here because what makes a pro is we got okay. This when we do this when we go into the real numbers of it. You got champions sitting here. You can't talk to us because you don't train like us. You don't remember your raps,
I'm
so you
guessing
can't.
you ain't gonna let him pull up and talk.
Never. He never does,
Hey,
man.
hey, 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 wait a minute. Hold on. Listen to y'all.
This ain't-
Listen. If I talk to that nigga, my life gonna
so
start
you
going
so
wrong.
so you feel like
What?
what about the top tiers that don't remember their raps and all the time neither?
We
Do
ain't, we
we
ain't
have the
talking about no
same like
losers.
they can't sit down
Okay,
neither no
look.
more word?
No, no, look. Jones don't forget his raps, and
Talking
Jones
about
be getting y'all
sound
out of here
keep
too.
going
Like,
off.
okay, so there you go. Like when we break down these niggas and what they're capable of doing, man, he don't remember his raps.
You know, got my nigga pull up though, man. That's fucked up.
What are you talking about, Verb? Salute, y'all.
What
Hey,
up,
look,
Joe?
man. If you don't remember your raps, man, you cannot sit here, man.
You said
I'm sorry to
Verb
tell
never
you
let
Oh
that.
nobody.
damn.
Verb, Swamp asked in the chat, have you ever forgot your rap?
Yeah, before, for sure. But here's the
Verb
second
went on
thing,
the
Swamp.
team. I was just
Hey,
about to
hey,
say. So
Swamp.
what
Here's the
about the
second thing.
people,
Hey,
the
hey,
top tiers that
wait,
went
wait.
to
Hey, hold on, Swamp.
that do that
Hold on,
now?
Swamp.
They can't sit
Hey,
down no
Swamp.
more,
I have.
Verb.
No, they can't. Not here. Hey, Swamp. Check this out. I got a 97% rate of not ever making a mistake in the worst situations on the planet, Mark. You fanned yourself after a Christian got on you,
Yo,
nigga. That same Christian was just dancing with Ice Pack, nigga. You don't. What you talking about?
this shit
Saga
tripping,
made
bro.
you
I don't know.
fan
That's my
yourself.
shit. This shit.
Walk out and come back in, holla.
I don't know.
Saga
This
made you
kill's
fan
violent
yourself,
tonight.
nigga. He made you fan yourself. Saga made you fan yourself, nigga. You Webster Hall returned. You fucked up in front of Lou Castro. Saga made you fan yourself, nigga.
Yo,
You had
y'all
to
shit
get you.
working?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all can
you
hear you.
Yeah,
can't hear
Holly, you might
nothing,
have to
Yeah,
come
we
back.
can
nigga?
You might have
hear
to
him.
come back in,
I can
Holly.
hear it now. I can hear it now.
Oh,
Look, Saga made you. You was on a champion of the year run for some extra money. Got in front
I
of
forgot
Saga
how
and
we.
fanned yourself.
That be
You
tricky with
can't sit
Verb. I
here.
be trying to come just join this shit here to get to talking about battle rappers and individual. I be trying to
Damn right.
not
And now
drift
listen,
off too
and now
much.
when I
Verb
do
had
this,
you.
I don't think Holly
look,
Can
was
you
that
look.
hear
nigga
Verb,
though.
man?
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Holly,
yeah,
come
you
Holly,
might
come
gotta
back
leave
in.
and come back, babe. Verb
Yeah,
talking too.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. My
yeah,
fault. I
that's
know.
what
Like, man,
happened.
y'all
Yeah,
shit
Yeah,
ain't. I swear to God, I believe it come back.
good
hey,
brother.
Swamp, you will go on first, nigga, with no pressure. Any league gonna tell you, no, Verb ain't dropping that ball, sir. No matter what, he ain't dropping that ball. You, on the other hand, you drop the ball. That's why you're not accurate to sit here. You can't sit with us. You can go sit with the niggas who forget. You can sit with the niggas who forget. You cannot sit with the niggas who remember. The fuck is you talking about? You know how hard it is to train your mind and remember this shit and deal with real life and do these things, nigga. You don't get to have no drink with us, nigga. You better get you some fucking porridge and relax. You don't get to fucking drink and eat and be merry with us, nigga.
Why is it porridge though?
Because it's something
I love
poor.
porridge. And the cornmeal porridge
Some
is I'm Jamaican.
something
Oh,
poor,
niggas
Jones. Hey
porridge.
Jones, it was something
Porridge don't
poor.
I was a
exist.
bar.
It
I was
ain't
a
It
bar.
real.
was
Okay,
something
all right,
poor.
cool.
Yeah, it was
I
something
have
poor.
cornmeal
It
Like
was
porridge.
double entendre. All
yeah,
right,
just
got you.
slick. But because all of us up here, we train. And remember, he don't. You can't talk to us, man.
So we
That's what
gotta be drinking champagne and they're drinking porridge.
yeah, because he doesn't he first off, to remember your raps, it takes a mental training. If you're halfway playing and we playing for real, you can't talk to us. You can't
What
talk
are you
to us.
talking about, Verb? I don't know what's going
Swamp
on.
Jones.
Swamp. All
Yep.
right.
Well, you
Swamp was choking.
oh
Pause.
come on, Jones, man. Don't slow us down, man. Come on, man. You know we
My
talking about
bad.
this
My
stupid
bad.
ass nigga,
My
man.
bad.
Come
I
on,
didn't
man.
even know. My bad.
Yeah,
Get you.
like the nigga does not remember in pressure situations. Everybody here remembers in pressure situations. That's why he can't talk here. Go to the B team section and talk about B team shit. Go talk about B team problems. Like
Damn.
we have to do this shit and we have to like come on, second string shit.
Yo,
That's second
BT
string unit
problems is
problem.
fucking crazy, my nigga.
Okay, so
So
is it a
so it's
lie?
JV. So it's JV. Is what you saying?
Yes, he's a JV player.
All
Yes.
right.
He's a JV talent because the turnovers say he's JV. That's come on, holla. Is that a lie? If your turnovers say that you're a JV talent, you're a JV talent. You don't get the odd jerseys, bro. You don't get the treatment. The Gatorade come here first. It
Or,
don't come to
or,
you, nigga.
or you can have varsity talent, but you make JV mistakes too. That could be true
Mm.
too.
So can he say
Yo,
anything to
that's
you?
crazy. That's
Mm.
crazy right
But
That's
there.
a
look,
very
The
That's
good.
fire.
Gatorade comes to us first.
but can he say anything to you as a nigga who don't make mistakes? No.
But then
Can
the
he say
bars
anything
of
to
that
me?
is if you are a varsity talent, but you make JV mistakes, aren't you a JV talent?
Absolutely.
No, because a nigga can be. You gotta understand, LeBron is LeBron in high school, but he can take off from the 3-point line. He can average third, but he keep turning the ball over to cost his team the game under 5 seconds and choking and all that. That his talent there, his IQ not, his work ethic not. It's a lot of shit that cannot. You know what I'm saying? You know how people be like, "We're gonna sit you down because you just seen how to get it. You think your talent is just gonna get you there." No, you still gotta put the work in. You still gotta make plays when it
You
matters.
gotta
Like
get
Michael
them reps
Beasley,
up.
yeah, like Michael Beasley was supposed to be him coming out of college.
Facts.
He
Do you
probably
think
was
he'll
him
D?
Facts.
Do you
That
think
still,
is
he
that
but
like D
character trait.
Rose?
Facts.
You saying he like D Rose ish type
nah,
shit? Like
hell
No,
nah.
that's
D
an
Rose
injury.
injury
That's an
stopped D
injury.
Rose.
That's
Yeah,
different. Yeah,
injury
that's
stopped D
different.
Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
injury stopped D Rose for
yeah,
sure.
you right,
But
you right. That's right.
see,
Shout out to
like,
D
But
Rose.
yeah, yeah.
He ain't
So,
gonna
so,
do
so
that.
what's causing y'all fighter to not train his mind? He can't sit with us, man. We work hard. You can't sit here, bro. You can't. Because if I work this hard and then a nigga like Swamp can come here and sit down and talk, that mean me working hard is pointless. So somebody can start an okay section room and then y'all can talk about y'all problems. Because y'all don't have the problems we face. Because everything ride on us at the end of the night and we gotta be raised to sharp. Swamp, you don't even quite Swamp, you're not better than me in any factor of this game, sir. You don't have anything more than me. You're not shit, man. Like, come on, let's call a spade a spade. They just like you because you sound like Tip. You're not shit, bro. Like your stats say you ain't shit, bro. Your
Damn.
statistic
Swamp,
line says
Swamp
you ain't
do be
shit.
kind of trying to come at me sideways too, man. After I kicked his ass, he just gonna pretend it ain't happened. Still trying to drag clips. Like it's just like, come on, man.
He be yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Let's tighten the room up. Y'all are in the NBA. Yes, y'all are. But if we having lunch and we looking at everybody's card of what they've done and their turnovers, you can't sit at this table. You can go get you a box of milk and go down over there. You can't sit here though. We do see you though. We know him. Yeah, we know Swampy play. Yeah, what's up, Swamp? You still turning the ball over, huh? And you're what? How many years he been here, boss? He been here what, 7, 8 years, and
hey
he ain't
man,
figured that shit out.
Been about
he's,
7, 8.
he's,
Damn,
oh, you
Seven,
still
eight years.
turning the ball over.
Yeah, 7, 8
damn,
years in
son.
the NBA. You they ain't got you no trainer, holler. They ain't went and got you a ball handling coach. Eight
Hey,
years in.
hey, Verb, you think the I say this every year when like rookie of the year or whatever they call it for them yearly awards come out. Do you think like that rookie season they stretch that rookie season out way further than it need to be? Like
We
if
didn't get one. We didn't get one. It's either you a
indeed.
star or not. We didn't get one.
Oh yeah,
So
niggas
when
is
you
rookies for.
yeah, we not making no excuses, man, because we didn't get a rookie season.
Man,
Yeah,
I
we
definitely
didn't get
see
that.
rookie awards that go out to niggas. I'm like, nah, man, I've been hearing about dude for 5 years. Like, what are we
Yeah,
talking about,
five,
man?
10
No,
years
you're
is the
right about
average
that,
rookie
Quest. I think
season
because
nowadays.
it's a lot of times you hear about people regionally, or if you deep into battle rap like that, you hear about them. But a lot of people go by when you hit mainstream, when you start getting known and getting hot,
That's
air
valid.
quote.
That's valid.
So if it take me 7 years to get hot, I'm a rookie.
You
You're
well
that shit
look,
ain't
trash.
it
fair.
took well
Trust me,
look,
that ain't
look.
fair. Listen, trust me.
Are we
Them,
gonna call a
it's
spade a spade? Verb and y'all was outside 15 years ago, however long. Niggas been outside battling for 15 years, 20 years. They
it's a lot of
38
niggas that
years
start
old.
rapping when I was
It's
like
niggas
niggas
here right
13 and
now.
they be saying rookie class and shit. I'm
It's
like,
niggas
what?
here right now, holla, that been battling since 2008, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like come on, man, what we doing? We got to
That's
start drawing a line in the sand, man. Is he
Who?
one of us or not, man? He's not one of us, man. But he does play in the NBA. Is he one of us though? No. Does the camera go on him at the end of the night whether we win or lose? No, it does not, man. He's not one of us, bro.
Okay, so Verb, if this year's Swamp Take, you Calico Goods. That's
So, Ver, what's the
yeah.
criteria for that?
Those three big matchups. He don't slip up in none of them. And let's just say, he wins all three. Is he considered one of y'all?
He can be in the conversation for sure.
Hey, real quick,
Conversation.
just on that question
Yeah,
itself,
he
conversation.
usually
like
got to
just
say something
watching,
too.
More than a
just watching how
conversation,
this
nigga.
shit played out, right?
Uh-huh.
Verb ain't need the top or the main nigga in the
I was
game
just
to
gonna
get that.
say,
Like,
I don't
Hollow,
think it's yeah,
how,
my fault. Keep going, my fault. Go.
yeah, no, I just don't think it's the matches, man. These niggas, I've watched niggas make like, man, Conceited made a name rapping in a park against niggas that we can't
I don't
name.
think it's the match. It's what you're doing. It's
In
the
your
like that.
time.
It's yeah.
Hmm.
It's just like it can be you versus Backpack Joe. But if you give us three of the best shits we like, who this
Man,
nigga?
Swamp
It's
one of
kind of
them
Who is
like
ones,
he?
man. Swamp one
it's
of them
kind of
ones
like
all the way around the
your
board.
yeah, it'll help you do that verse names because we're gonna get to that. It's gonna be like, all right, well, who was it against though? So that's gonna come eventually, but all the time it's like, okay, if you give this nigga these three people and he just skate by, it's like, he's supposed to be technically he's still in the NBA. He should be able to keep up. So if he don't get smoked and just skate by, cool. Or
So
you gonna
what?
smoke a
Yeah.
nigga? When are you gonna dominate a nigga? When are you gonna take
Come
one of these
on.
names and show a nigga, man, that's what I've been
But
doing.
Swamp
Like
got
easy,
dominant wins.
like
Swamp
easy.
got a dominant win.
Against
Nah, but
who
He
that's what
though?
I'm
beat Twerk.
saying. But
Beat the shit out of Twerk.
He
Okay,
did.
okay. So look, okay, look. For us not to
that's a
remember,
dominant win.
that's a dominant.
These
Look,
are
look,
facts.
look,
He had
look,
a
look. But
debatable
look.
with Tay Rock, man. He had a
All
fire
right. Okay.
debatable with
Now
Tay
look.
Rock, man.
But when it comes to Twerk, he choked though.
Who fault is that?
He choked that
Yeah,
one.
twerk
That's
choke.
not fault.
Twerk choke.
It is,
But
Twerk
but
still,
choke.
that's
that's still when you
that
talk
goes
about a
back to this
dominant
though. That,
performance.
But they didn't
that's what
But
I'm
his raps
saying.
was
When we
crazy
talking
fight
though.
about
together.
dominant, if Twerk choking, then that ain't his fault at all. Do you?
No,
No,
it ain't.
we ain't taking his win away. But we saying when are you gonna
In the
go against a
setting.
nigga that's just as dominant, but you dominated him, and niggas like yo, like yo, who this?
Or
Like
holla, guess what? He don't even got to be that because I came out beating up on SB. Y'all didn't even know him. But what did I say though? The thing is, what did
that's
he
the point.
say though?
That's the
What did
point. But
Swamp
the
say?
question is still
Nothing.
going at. So my point is this though. We still I think at this level, bro, you still gotta have. You gotta have like Ab, you got a bunch like niggas, you gotta stand in front of niggas that's trying to kill you and kill them. Not because, oh, he forgot his second and third, or it's like, man, how many times can you do that? That's what make you one of us to me. When I
Amen.
look back and they say, yo, man, this nigga that, and I go look like they be saying these names, I wanna go look at him dominate his class or get his first opportunity versus a name and show us why. I don't want all these skating by because right now battle rap overpopulated. So it's a million of
That's
niggas doing it.
that's.
So if niggas just skating by, just both rapping good and yeah, he did his thing,
But
man, go
what if
smoke
you
a
show
nigga,
up in
bro.
the game? What if it's a game that people clearly got you counted out in, and you
I like that. I like
because
that game.
like
And you
Swamp and Nitty was a great fucking battle.
That's a
yeah.
fact. No, Swamp killed a lot of people brackets in that
That's
tournament.
what I'm
Y'all
No
But
keep
yeah,
cap.
but
forgetting about that
Swamp
tournament.
killed a lot
My
of
fault,
people
y'all. I keep
brackets.
forgetting about the tournament. I'm
oh
not
my
really
God,
familiar with
boy, ain't
which
shit, man.
battles was in the
He
tournament and not.
battled Nitty.
But
Holly battled
Now
that's a
Nitty,
he
good
battled
yeah.
Rum
Geechee,
Nitty,
Suge, my
Fonz,
nigga.
Suge, and
Nitty went on
JC
I
in
ain't
all
that
gonna
that
tournament.
lie. I
style is
thought
the
he was doing
same.
good for a while.
And I
All
had him
within
2-0
2
against
weeks
Oh,
of
Nitty.
each
that's
other.
tough.
All two
See,
weeks
that's
That's
apart,
tough
Holla.
crazy.
though. See, I ain't know that.
You see
I
what
No,
ain't
I'm
that's
know it
not
was
saying?
tough.
all like.
Yeah,
That
big
ain't
dog
tough.
Waller.
You don't think
That
that's
ain't
tough,
tough.
Herb?
Fuck no, they all got the same 2 weeks.
Come
Ain't
on,
nobody
V's,
locking
Yo,
in like
no
man.
that.
cap, no cap.
Fucking
When I was
wildin', my
back in
nigga.
Cali and I
Come
was
on,
asking
V's.
like, yo, who is the new whatever? Swamp was one of the names. That's why I
Not,
battled him when
not
I came
exactly,
home.
but that's why Verb is saying because he kind of dropped the ball because that's what I'm
Right.
saying. I heard Swamp name and then Swamp got me to diss him. Like I always heard
Mm.
like Swamp was he was just always like one more performance, like
You
right,
warming up,
like
and then as
every
soon as
time.
he get to the light, it's like ah.
That's what I said in the other
That's why
spaces.
you ain't the
Okay,
man.
I said I turned on Summer Madness or whatever that was, him and Lou or something, or I can't remember what it was, but yeah, but
Homecoming. Yeah, him
it's
and Lou
like yo, we
Castro.
looking now. What's up, nigga? It's like you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
look, especially if me and you look, hey y'all, especially if me and dude talking shit, right? Okay, if you that and you should dominate Lou Castro in front of us and make me come.
But my nigga, you act like the Arsenal battle doesn't. I bring up the
But
Arsenal
no,
battle
no,
to you.
no,
You act
three,
like you
three,
sweep that under
three,
the rug. But hold
three,
on.
three,
You
three,
sweep that
listen.
under the rug. Like that shit don't mean
Three,
nothing.
three,
What he
three.
Arsenal.
do with the Arsenal? What he do with the
He
Arsenal
won,
battle?
Holla. He won.
Nah, he
He
cleared
won,
Arsenal,
Yeah,
Arsenal.
Holla.
but
It was
that
nasty
did
Arsenal
work.
battle
Arsenal
Uh-uh.
was
choke?
Give
Now,
him a
now,
The
pass,
Holla. It was
Holla.
the
not
Give
a.
Arsenal
him a
choke
part of
Arsenal
that.
choke
Yes, he
shit.
did. Yes, he did choke. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
but it
Arsenal
wasn't
choked in
it
one
wasn't a good
round.
performance on both their ends. He won the
He
battle.
won.
No,
Yeah, but
that was the
it
worst
wasn't just
battle
it
on
wasn't
He
just a
So
Homecoming
won.
good
one.
He won.
battle. It was
why
an
He
y'all
won.
doing
average
that
battle.
then? Why y'all just gas like why
But,
why
but,
y'all
Man,
say we
Cause,
Holla, don't
choked
do
each
that,
other in the
Holla.
so
Come
rug
here's
and it
the
on.
was
thing.
cause they trying to give him something, man. They trying to give
Holla,
him
man. Come
something.
on,
No,
man.
but listen, we have to have some sort of focus, right? So it's like either the win matters or
No,
either
I
it's
just
what
said
his
how you
opponent did
win.
against
No, I
him
just
when he
said how
won.
you won. That's all I've been arguing. So when y'all just did that, then y'all said it was the worst battle on the card.
It
That's the
was.
whole point of what I'm talking about. How do you get these wins? I said it's cool to skate by if a nigga choke, or then a nigga like you like, but he just lighter. Them wins and shit cool because you in the NBA. So we
Mm-hmm.
expect you to keep up. So we
Mm-hmm.
not giving pity points for you keeping up because you're in the NBA. When are you gonna have 45 and 15?
Clip
How many
something.
nights are you gonna have them?
Clip something.
Okay, so that's what he had versus Rock. Him and Rock on Gun
I
Titles
remember that.
Madness. He was in there with a
I remember
juggernaut,
that.
and he held his own. I got
that
Rock winning, but he held his own
that's
for
what he was
sure.
like. It ain't gonna be that. I mean, not what I mean. He had a what?
And he ain't
I
gonna
I
ain't
ain't
be
going
going
like
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 that.
that.
that. Fact.
That's what I'm saying. But shit like that, that's what I'm telling you. I'm not a swamp. Like I don't watch every swamp battle, But the ones like that stick out, I'm never gonna forget though. And shit like that is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So how many? All you need is about 3 or 4 of those,
That's
and
all you
Verb can't
need.
say nothing to you. Verb
I
can't
can't
say
argue
nothing
with
to
you
you.
because Hey, Av, let me ask you a question. If me and you on stage and you get Verb and he's choking and making stuff and making mistakes, you're gonna punish me, and they're gonna remember it forever, right? Because of the things you're saying to me. You know how crazy I would look in front of Av if I'm
I
jamming
watch
up like
Ab. I
Swamp.
watch I watch Ab and Arch though live, and that's when I know I'm like this goddamn Ab though.
He's not
But
because
that's
we're listening to what he said. He got
yeah.
this bitch shaking. We listening to him. We like okay. If I'm finna get in there with Av, I know for a fact. Hey, this ain't time for that, man. If you make a mistake, dude can break your fucking rib, man. And if you break your rib, you might not fight the rest of the night. Man, I look at Swamp and be like, I can do anything up here, man. He ain't hurting the niggas he
Av win
choking.
loss resume is fucking
We're
crazy,
not
my
talking about
nigga.
Av, nigga. We talking about
Well, no,
Swamp,
I'm just
man.
throwing it out there. Av win loss resume is fucking
Hey,
impeccable.
man, why
Nah,
you always want
I
to
But
ain't.
post shit
don't
up
It's
that
do that,
don't
Free.
matter,
impeccable. I'm
Don't
just
man?
do
But
throwing
that,
it
that's
out
Free,
what I
there,
said
brother.
because
though. That's why I was asking why y'all put them next to them other names. I'm like, that's why I
Free,
was confused.
Free,
I'm like,
because
what?
this is what I ain't want to say, but I'm like, if you're gonna make it that, then I mean, some people, we're not gonna say no names, have been here a long time, and every single battle you got them losing, and somehow they never do, and still niggas be talking shit. So don't do that. Like it's about
You just say my name, nigga. You ain't have to. You ain't had to dance around it, nigga. You could have just said my name, nigga.
no,
God,
no, no. I'm
goddamn.
not. I'm not taking nothing away from Av or nobody. I'm just saying that when it comes down to like deciding, or like Verb is saying, who's the guys at the seat of the table that you consider the greats or the cream of the crop. It's a whole thing. It's about everything, right? It's not just about wins and losses. It's not just about. It's how you step up in those moments, in those situations where the culture got you down or whatever. It's the thing that makes you a champion if you rise to the occasion when the pressure's on.
And when you get booked, Jones, the opponent should make your brain should start going off.
It should
That's
go
when you
into
know
it
you
should
in a
go
rim.
into
Yeah,
Mamba mode or whatever that
soon
is
as.
that
Yeah,
niggas have shown over the years. Hitman shown that. Verb has shown that. Certain niggas have shown that in those moments when it's like, okay, everybody got you down, and somehow, you know what I mean? Those is the things that we want to see from niggas. That's the new niggas that we might think could be them type of niggas. That's what he's saying.
yeah. But see, this era makes them skate by with little
They
Okay,
give
effort.
him
saying you
excuses.
saying
Yeah.
those moments
They
when
give them
people count you
excuses that they
out,
don't
when
give
people
the
count you out.
OGs. They give them the excuses they don't give us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't,
We
I don't
make
get
one
that.
mistake is yeah,
What I learned though
niggas
in this
coddle
battle
niggas
world,
for years.
what I learned is people don't realize how fast opportunities go. Like we sit back and we talk about it all the time without really talking about it. Like JC was on a tour, right? They said his next one should be Lux. It went away so fast, and it's unbelievable how how often this happens though. He did one bad battle when the light went on him, and everybody,
Because this
man, he
era
shouldn't
is
get Lux no
microwave.
more. He
This
tried.
era is microwave. It's fuck.
As I'm telling you, so it just happened to Swamp. When I'm just saying, like they only remember, like it's crazy. So you gotta take advantage of these opportunities when all eyes on you. When the card come and you just happen to be on a card with them two heavy hitters, and that's when you gotta, man, battle at night with such and such. He smoked that shit on that Serious Jones card or boom 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 because niggas are forgetting.
But this culture,
Like I'm
this
telling
culture
you,
also
one.
likes to sweep shit under the table, depending on who,
Tell me about it.
depending on
Tell me.
who's on the
Tell.
losing side of those battles. If it's a motherfucker
Oh,
that
you know
lose
I
that
know.
niggas don't want to lose, but
Oh my goodness.
it's going under the rug. It's going under the rug.
I'm talking about big sweep. I'm talking about street sweep under the rug. That's what happened. But that's what.
That school
Uh,
broom.
yeah, unfortunately, like they couldn't. They do that to me all the time. But I'm still a big name, so
I,
I don't really
I
let them
think I'm
sweep me under.
climbing up from under the rug a little bit right now.
Yeah, it listen. It just listen. That just
I'm
this
just
game.
climbing out, I
When you
guess.
when you realize how this game work, niggas will start realizing like. So I ain't gonna lie. If I was from this era, I wouldn't care about choking and stumbling in rounds that much either, because it's no punishment. So
It ain't no punishment.
I'm not writing like, man, don't mess up. I'm not preparing like it's my last, cause like shit, this era don't trip off that no more. So
Because
why
in
the fuck I
JV,
finna
you know what
I
they tell
don't
you
know,
in
Hitman. I'm
JV?
gonna have to.
They tell you, look, it don't matter. It's just JV. Just go out there and have fun. Work on your game.
I can't hear y'all. What he say?
That's
I said,
easy kind of talk.
Oh,
No. I said I'm not gonna agree with that because if I was like that, I don't think I would be where I'm at. If I just was like, you know what, fuck that. I ain't going to prepare. I'm gonna go choke and all that shit. I think the reason why where I'm at and got so fast is because they know I come with like 3 rounds all the time.
And that's why it's
Every
only
battle
one of
I
you in the
take
last
serious.
4 years, easy.
Right,
That's
right,
exactly
Hmm.
right,
why it's
right,
only
right,
one
right,
of
right,
you.
right, right, right.
Now, but
That's what
And it's
I also think
it's
that
also
Verb was
about
right
Easy.
about Easy too, though. Easy took a lot of he didn't take people from his class. He took a lot of the names that y'all respect. Those was who he took.
Right.
and he
So
did,
I
and
think
he
that I
made the
think his
most out of
strategy
every
played a large part in
opportunity.
it too.
And he
Everything
didn't
I just
drop the
described,
ball. He didn't drop the ball when the
yeah.
world was
Right.
watching the
When the
game.
world
Yeah,
that
him
and
and
that,
Jazz had similar strategies, and I
yeah.
think that's why they kind of catapulted ahead of everybody.
But yeah, that's what I'm
Easy a
saying. As
smart
far as you
motherfucker.
understand, Easy had 8, 9 battles in a row when niggas was like he on this spectacular run, and every time, every battle, the eyes get more eyes, and he still do what he did. You got to understand, all it took was one of them to do the stumble, choke, or whatever, and then Hitman shit off the table. Like that wouldn't even been nothing. Like picture if he would have had Big T on right before me, and then Big T would have went up to Philly and made him look regular and all that. There's no Hitman after that. Just because that's all it takes for when you need the names to show out against. He did what he did versus Big T, got Hitman, did what he did versus Hitman. Like he just keep going.
Hmm.
So everybody else, I be trying to say, yo, the eyes are always watching. When you want to be that, a lot of niggas take nights off not knowing who watching. Like I don't
But do
know
you
how
do
you
you
get.
agree with that? Like if a battler is on a 10 game killing spree, no slip ups, taking all the juggernauts and just smoking stuff clear. And
Mhm.
then on game 11, they have an off game and they get beat. You think it should automatically take their next big
Nah,
play off the
nah,
table?
I don't think so, but that's the game that we grew up in because it happened to
Not
JC. It
not
happened
10.
to everybody. You have one bad game in battle rap, and they act like it's the end of the world. So it's shit. That's how it's been.
What
That's
have you
crazy, but
I don't know, like no boss. I don't know about 10. Like if 10 in a row is a lot in battle.
yeah,
Like if you
10 crazy.
smoke
Yeah,
10 niggas in,
we talking about
like
5, 6,
I got about
4.
up to like 5 niggas starting. Okay, all right, small room. This niggas really don't. If unless it's moments that the world really get to see, it don't really translate the same sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You could
Okay, so
smoke
I'll use
niggas.
JC for an example. Before JC got to serve, JC was 15-1, and that's not an over exaggeration. That was his record. He
For
was
sure.
15-1 before he got to serve.
But it
He
depends on
got
who
to serve.
how many 15, like how many of them names was names though.
Who was
Cause a
them
lot of
niggas
And
cause
who
though?
surf
saw
cause
it?
surf whole argument was who you doing it against. Or who, you know what I'm saying? So
He had just won a tournament. He just won 120,000 in a tournament.
That don't
Before
matter
that,
though. No, we talking about like, okay, boss, you got to do it to us to get power. You got to scare us. You got to scare us on the line before. If you do not scare us, you're not shit because you're only playing on your
He said
level.
you gotta scare us.
Yeah, you got to make us look at you and say, hey, he kind of dangerous. Everybody that we looked at as
Nah,
kind
no
of
cap.
dangerous, we ran to
like
him.
old Red did it,
Yes,
should like all the K
yes,
Shine, Tay Rock, like
yes.
every time, all these runs, you can't name me a top tier nigga
Like he's
who
a
didn't have a
killer. Like he'll
run.
really kill some shit.
Yeah, like nigga, like
And
one
and
time
and the
we was like,
boss, that nigga JC chaser for all them years. That's like me getting the Hitman battle and getting up there and with just been buns the
But
whole joint.
that's the
It wouldn't
whole
have looked
thing.
good.
So the eyes on you now. You chase this serve by you've been calling them out, this, and that, and do that. That's mess up legacy. That could have
He
submitted
was
his
up there doing
legacy,
dance moves and
even
shit.
though his legacy already
Tripping.
submitted. I'm talking about just like all he had to do was give his like Jay, y'all saw what he did to surf. Like he the greatest pen ever. Like that could have submitted some shit like that. But since you
okay,
do all that, huh?
so let's switch it up then. So JC, because I agree, what Surf did to JC, it was nasty work, right? So let's switch it up, put somebody else in his place. How is this? And I'm just saying, I just I love John John. He
Uh-huh.
know that, but how is what JC did any different than what John John
Because
did after
because
he
because
turned
because
surf and finally got
because
surf?
John John had big names already and did his thing. John wasn't Surf wasn't JC. I can't think of a big name battle with JC where it was like a John John had me.
That was John John's first rough
I
night,
think John
period,
John put
like
a
that.
better fight than JC though,
I
respectfully.
know,
But that was just,
but what
No,
I'm
he for
saying is
sure put up a better
By
fight, but
far.
he still
yes,
lost all three
but
of
what
them
I'm
though.
saying though, but we got you got to understand John John still got. two probably of the most classic bodies ever. I don't think JC really got the kind of shit John got to be able to
No moments.
Okay,
sacrifice
that's a
a
valid
JC
point.
ain't
That's
L.
a
never.
valid
Yeah,
point. John
JC ain't
also
never
got
put
like
nobody
one of the
away.
best PG battles ever versus Magic. He
Yeah,
got,
he
yeah,
He
got
got
you're
that
right.
he
I'll,
got
moment
I'll
too
give
versus
you
much
that.
Jack
shit.
Boy.
Yeah,
He
he
got
ain't
some
like
moments too.
But
Yeah, that's a fact.
he got one of
but if
top
memory serves me
five,
right
top three
though,
Summer Madness battle ever. Like he got too much shit on his
but
side.
That's a
but
fact. That's a fact.
but memory serves me right though. Wasn't JC and Chilla smoking heavy that whole summer madness weekend? Because it was the week. It was a battle before
It was the
y'all
day
battle,
before us. Yeah, it was the
right?
day before our
And everybody
battle.
was talking about JC and Chilla. I remember that whole
Yep.
weekend and shit. I
Yeah, they was
understand.
trying.
They
They
still
One of the
little.
best
They still
battles
little
in battle
niggas
rap
though.
history, JC
was
and Chilla.
against each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. It
Yeah, but
was.
it still was in a corner store. We talking about the stage, man.
God damn it,
But
bro.
some
All
of the
right,
best
bro.
battles are in
Damn.
corner store. You
Okay,
got,
okay.
yeah, that's
But but the moments get made on that stage though, man. That's when
What
the
about
lights come
TNT?
on. You got it when you playing in Madison Square Garden. You got to score, man.
So, but look,
Especially.
but that's what hurt JC for when niggas like Verb bark on him, right? Because JC do all that. Now Verb still can be like, yeah, but when it matter most, you
You
fumble,
don't
you
got
choke,
none.
you
But
JV. You know what I'm saying? Like
all right,
when it
Verb and
yeah,
matter.
Hitman, y'all
yeah.
got one of the
That
best
makes
battles of
sense.
all
That makes
time.
sense.
I
Verb and
think
Hitman is one of the best battles of all time, right? One of them, I
Fact.
mean, right? Lux and Hollow, you can say that too, right? But
Yeah,
JC and Chill is not that far behind me with y'all.
it
He's
No,
ain't.
not
it
that
It
makes
far
the
ain't.
behind.
list. It makes the list. But when you talking about elevation, you gotta come get it when like okay, like that's like me having chasing Lux, and then when I get there, I don't fight. That destroys me the entire time. Look, JC last three supposed to been Surf, Verb, and Lux. He'll never touch me. I seen he blew it with Lux, and Surf beat up on him. It don't
Yeah,
matter how
that
many of these
Surf
okay
battle was
niggas you
bad
beat.
though, bro.
It doesn't matter how many. And Jay didn't have to win. He just had to compete, and he would be
He
fine.
just had to be
He
JC.
died here.
Yeah, he just had to be
Yeah,
JC. That's all he.
that's it.
And like I
He
said, I don't
died.
really be knocking niggas for bad performances. 'Cause I don't really do that. But when it comes to sitting at this table and this kind of talk, I really judge niggas. That's why y'all don't really see me really giving too many niggas wild respect because I really judge off the your warrior scores and how many times did you go against your class? How many dog fights, you know what I'm saying, did you have to get
Hmm.
in before? I look at all that. I don't let niggas gas me up and be like, yo, he just battled, he a little name, he the first nigga to battle. Nah, you got paid for that looking. Ain't nobody looking at that. I want to see the other niggas that's hungry, just like you, that got locked in that cage. Who came out? Like that's when the dogs really get born. You know what I'm saying? Like Easy and Chess, shit like that. Like when niggas
Let
get
me
in
ask you
front.
this, Holler.
Uh,
Not to even cut you off. I ain't want to cut you off. I'm gonna ask you
no,
this question. If you got a 10-man team, $1 million, are you asking Swamp to join you?
God dang.
this shit crazy. Nah,
I hate
Hey,
when
that's
you do
it.
that. I hate
nah,
when
he
you do
I'm
looking
that.
for street violence.
I
okay.
hate it too,
Okay.
boss. I hate
No,
when your
no.
this
man
shit
tell
Why?
his
crazy.
Why do y'all
bag,
hate something
yo.
that's the truth? Okay. Okay. Let's not say
Nah,
ask to
because I
join you.
mean, I mean, cause it ain't taking nothing from Swamp, but it's 20 people, it's 20 top tiers that I would pick before Swamp, but that don't
Okay.
mean they don't knock
Is
the
he in
Swamp shit.
consideration?
Nah,
Is he even a thought of yours as the
Damn,
day go
bro.
by? Like maybe Swamp. If you could, because look, Holler, look.
Even a
If we got
thought
a
is
million on the
crazy,
floor,
bro.
look. If we got a million on the floor, that means first thing you need is razor sharp fighters.
yeah,
That's the first thing you need when you go on to look through your list of niggas. You saying I need razor sharp niggas. He does not make the cut off the jump with none of us though.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
crazy. So that's why you can't talk crazy because you might look through 25 guys to pick 10, but
yeah.
he don't even get his picture on the table though.
I know what you're saying. Just off
Oh,
that, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's the truth though. That because none of us
Like
would
it's
do it.
not even an option for selection.
Okay, Jones, you answer it. 25 niggas, a million on the floor. The first thing you looking for is who's gonna be locked in. That's all our first thing,
And you
right?
know what's weird? Didn't he win a tournament before?
no.
No, I'm talking. Listen, to what I'm saying, John. You got 10 niggas, $1 million on the floor. We can go get this same night. First thing you're looking for is
But
who's locked
who
in.
are the
Is that a
best
lie or not?
niggas that you still got to look at as talented as they are? Game night, you got a question, and that's twerking chess. I would still put them pin wise over 90% of these niggas, but still,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But you could put them on your table.
You can't
But
say pen
the
wise
first
when it's
thing
for the
is,
money, bro.
yeah, but I still
I
gotta,
need 10 niggas who can
I
handle
gotta
pressure.
wonder if they're gonna be 100.
I know what Ab's
Nah,
saying though.
look,
Ab is still
Nav,
considerate
you're
because
not
it's
gonna wonder that. You're gonna say no. If you're going on a bank robbery or something, you're not gonna pick the nigga that like when he's on his shit, he gonna be good. No,
No, you're not.
you
You
gonna like
picking
you
the
gonna pick
nigga
the
with
nigga
it.
like
Nah,
he
he
on his
right.
shit, he on, but he get
Siri
caught
is
a
right.
lot. He get caught a lot, so you ain't gonna
yeah,
be
he
like,
be
you don't want
I
to
caught
go
just
many
with
don't
times,
see
but
y'all
yeah,
picking
then you catch him on
25
a
other
bad
niggas
day.
over twerk.
Like, nah.
Ab. I know what you said,
No,
Ab.
no, we're not talking about. We're talking about Swamp right now. That's the question. Do you put his picture on the table? Nobody puts it. That's why I'm saying. That's why you can't talk to me. Because that's why I can do this to you forever, Swamp. Because ain't nobody gonna put your picture on the table for consideration. That's where we starting the problem at. You don't even put the yeah. See, these are the
tough.
facts. 1,000,000 is on the floor. We in the car. We need snipers. I need to know Holla will be locked in. Verb will be locked in. Then you start filtering down. He don't make the first cut. He don't.
So
The first
okay,
cut.
so
We're
on the scale on a scale of 1 to 10 as a battle rapper, how good do you think, just talent wise, how good do you think Swamp is?
about a 7.
I think so. You calling him a lookout? Is that what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is he don't even get looked at. That's what
Oh
I'm saying.
man, that's
Like, yeah,
crazy.
like
That's crazy.
no, no,
Wow.
no. None of us is gonna. He will. If we really did this and asked all the rappers, is he in your lineup of consideration for not making you need razor
Out
sharp
of 10,
fighters for
out of
this
10.
job?
I mean, hey, yo, Vert, I ain't gonna lie though, calling him a 7 in the NBA
I was just gonna say
ain't
that's
ain't
like
I'm about to
18
That's
a
say that
good
ain't
game.
that
actually,
bad.
right?
That's like 19 a game, ain't
I mean, no.
it?
Listen. What I'm saying. Look, that's showing respect to him and saying he is a 7. But the thing is, I sit in the 10 section, motherfucker. We don't. So a 7 to us is okay. A 7 to y'all is acceptable.
Hey,
I don't need
Verb,
this turnover ass in the car.
Gerald asked, he want to ask everybody. Gerald said, who do y'all have right now, Old Red or Swamp? Right now, today.
Oh God.
Right now today,
I
because
got
I'm
red.
saying,
That's a tough
Easy.
question right now today, though. Right now today, that's a
but the
tough
fun,
question when you
but
saying
let me tell you how tough that is though, how fire that is for Old Red, because Old Red Prime was unmatched, right? And we still debating
hmm
it now. So that kind of, you know
hmm
what I'm saying? For it to still be like who is who today is because I don't have Swamp ever reached Old Red height.
Swamp has never been the scariest nigga on the floor. He's never been the top 5 scariest niggas on this floor. Everybody who liked that has had a moment where they're the scariest nigga on the floor. Yes or no?
Young old red was scary. We gotta admit that.
Well,
Shit,
let's
I call
look.
Verb.
Let's think about any of them.
I
Let's
call
think about
Verb like
everybody
this
got a
Old
moment.
Red nigga, man. One of us got to. I
Nigga,
ain't
we
gonna
didn't
lie.
even
You
want to
go
take old
first.
red. We was on the phone. We was on the phone pulling straws on who was gonna get old red out of here. We put it on ill. We like, hey, you deal with it. That's what we did. We did.
I
None of us
swear.
wanted to.
I
You
Did
deal
we
swear.
do
with it
that,
is
Holly?
That nigga
crazy.
Bird called me like, yo,
You
hey,
deal with
that
it.
old
Hey,
red nigga. I'm like, I'm seeing him, bro. I'm like, man,
well, we gonna see
I
who
got
gonna get him
a,
out of here.
I say, man, I got pride with Jersey. I already got, like,
You
it's
wanted
your
you wanted
turn,
That's how
Jersey
bro.
you
though, my
I
nigga.
like
You
feel,
wanted
bro.
Arsenal.
Jersey
I
to beat
like
that nigga though.
Arsenal. So I said, man, it's your turn, bro. I ain't, yo.
And I threw it on ill. I said, no, let
But
ill
both
deal
y'all
with it
niggas beat him
because we
though.
sitting up here. Yeah, but
I
that's
mean,
the
that's
us
us.
though. That ain't y'all. Like, I mean, it's okay, but both of us still sit back and say, he had a moment. Swamp has been here almost 10 years of his life, and nobody has ever looked at him as the
But
Verb,
most
I
you know
scared
how
think
nigga
you
on
him
know
this
is some
floor.
he
trash
got
nigga
moments.
though,
You know how
bro.
he got a moment because of this very conversation right here. If he won't shit like that, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about it.
Great point, Av.
Yes, he would.
Great
I do
point,
this. Yes,
Av.
he would. Ab, I
He
do this to
just using
anybody.
it
I
for
do this to a
content.
duck.
You know, Verb be doing it.
Swamp. Ab, I do this to a duck. I do this to a fucking
But
tennis shoe,
I
nigga.
mean,
I've been doing this to this nigga for a year. He still ain't shit.
I'm just finna say though, as much as you right, I'm talking about him because he got talent. I said that from the jump.
I'm
I
going
never
to get the
said
money.
I be just
I'm
so verb. The verb point is we talking about how talented and how much in the NBA though. Cause I'm talking about an NBA player for sure. Like I don't get up here and slap my
He got
boot
to
like
do it
that.
in front of me, man. He got to do it in front of me when it count. I can't see it no other way. Because I'm looking at him right now and I say it's too much fly
I
here.
like, I
I
like,
look
I
at him in
like
his eyes when he on.
what he said. He said I robbed him with an empty shotgun. I was pump faking. That was crazy.
That was
All right, so
fire.
give me more of them. Who he say it to?
I don't know.
That was Chef Trez.
Oh,
whoa,
okay.
Stop
whoa, whoa,
playing with me.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bring that shit to the
Chef Trez is
champions, man.
nice.
Don't do that to Trez. Trez,
Trez is
Trez,
Hey,
nice.
hey,
Trez
y'all.
been leveling up.
Listen,
Trez
man.
been
Hey,
leveling
listen,
up.
man. Listen, man. You have to do it in the fights that count. You bring that pump fake
Trez is a good
here.
fight right
Just
now,
like
Yo,
when,
my
man.
just like
nigga,
when I.
Chef Trez is wilding right now,
Trez is
V's.
Trez is climbing the
Trez,
All
ladder.
right, I got a
He's
question.
climbing the ladder.
I got,
Pause.
I got a question. I
That's
got a
a
question
pause.
then. If I said iron low like I'm anemic to Chef Trez, it means nothing. It means everything versus goods. Argue that.
My,
Well,
Argue
this
that.
Stretch Trez right now is a way harder fight than Goods, respectfully.
Well, no. Listen what I said. I
Oh, hold
said
on,
if
mm,
I take if I
whoa. Wait
You
a minute,
disagree with
wait a
that?
minute.
I
Good's
do.
last blue room performance
Calico.
was Cali. I don't know. Yeah, it ain't niggas said it like. Let me think
Mm.
about it. Wait a
I mean,
minute.
No,
That ain't
think
no
no,
about
easy
it.
killing
shit
Think
to
spree
about
say.
it.
Chef
Think
Trez
actively.
been
Trez,
different. I ain't gonna
Think
But
hold
look
you.
Trez
though,
been
but
wilding though,
against
holla.
who though?
Look it up.
See,
Chef
we
Trez
just
was
got
number
done
3
talking
in the
about this.
world
Trez
last
Whoa, whoa,
year.
against
whoa, whoa,
Twerk,
whoa, whoa, whoa,
against
whoa.
Clone,
Watch this.
against Swamp.
What? Whoa,
He
whoa, whoa,
been
whoa. Listen to
wilding.
me. We
Lil
just got done
Creed.
talking about this. Goods was just in there with Calico. Which opponent
He
was
was
that
in there with
level?
Calico. That's true.
Okay,
He had
so
Twerk
not
though.
not
He had a goodie with Twerk also. Trip Trez.
okay, but I'm just saying. I said killing spree. So y'all better name me 4
oh,
top niggas. Then y'all
but
finna yell out killing spree.
Clone.
before
Listen, I'm
Nah,
going to
before
replay
real
value
killing
shit.
battles,
shit,
Real.
holla. I'm going
I
to
had to
replay
do my
value.
homework, Holla. I had to do
Respectfully
my
clone,
homework
not
on
on
this,
that
Holla.
level.
Okay,
You
But
know
so
what
we
I'm
got
saying?
No,
so
he's
that
not.
I got
Because I
you,
looked
Holler.
it up.
We got Twerk.
Cool,
Him and Twerk was a movie, dope battle. He
cool.
got he
John
got
John.
he got John, he got Swamp, he got Clips, he got Fonz.
Nah,
I'm at
he
five.
went up with some killers
Yeah,
for
Him and
so he
Chef
Fonz
real.
is
killed.
Chef
So he
Trez
fire.
is
killed all
out.
them. So he killed
nah, he
all
ain't
them.
killing.
Killed.
Y'all just
I
said.
ain't gonna
That
say
was
He
killed.
got a
fire.
majority
Killed is
winning. He got
crazy.
a
Y'all
majority
said
winning
killing
record.
spree. So y'all say killing spree. I want to hear bodies and I
He
want
ain't
to hear
got.
Nah, he ain't
respectable
body. He
names.
ain't
He don't
body.
have
Mm,
a.
He got a
tough
body,
one.
No,
but he got enough
it
fight.
ain't been no.
I said,
They
yo,
ain't been
Holla,
But
killed,
Holler,
but
Holla,
he
this
number
Holler,
Bro,
3 in
Holla,
the
does he got to be a
world.
body
I
though?
said I said he was climbing the ladder. Like he's on the
he
way
I
don't
bet
have a
you
to
that
clear
being
Chef
king.
that.
loss.
Now
He don't have a
I
clear
know
loss
Chef.
out of any one of them battles.
That's
Facts.
a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean, okay, so he put on some
he
good
can't
shows.
he can't
So that
That's
front
means
on
good.
what
so
he's
not
doing
having a
right
clear
now.
loss off that, we just automatically say he more dangerous than Goods right now, who just got busy versus Calico in the
His
blue room like
material
that.
though, Hollis
But
material is
okay,
fire though,
Holla,
brother.
Holla, look, this is why I'm gonna say that, right? And you know I'm an
Swamp
analytic
His
nigga
material.
when it
material,
comes to this
nigga.
shit.
Yeah.
Hold on now,
I'm
let's
about to say
because
because
that's
if we
I'm
go
just
before
hold
Calico,
on,
he
boss.
died
Let
to
me answer.
easy.
Let me answer him, right?
you think he
So
died? I don't think he
Yeah.
He got
died,
30. He
bro.
got 30. He
I
got
think he
30.
died to
He
easy. I
got
ain't gonna
30.
hold you.
Holla,
Yeah,
you hear
He
me?
30, that boy.
Let me ask Easy. Easy,
Holla,
you think he died versus you? Easy died. Like you think Goods died?
I think he lost. I didn't think
Okay.
he. Oh,
Oh,
goods.
He got
Ah,
30, bro. Come on, man.
yeah.
no,
I
but
said
Holla, you
it was
want me to
died.
close.
Y'all
tell
got
you
to
why I
stop with
think
the.
that or
It was
not?
He
close,
got
Hitman. It
30.
was close. It was close.
It was
Gentlemen,
close
It
to
was
a.
gentlemen,
close. I
gentlemen.
It
don't
was
think he.
close to die. I'm asking. Hey,
Gentlemen.
put that on the
Nah, it
comment.
got darker. No, Hitman, listen, and part of that is Good's fault. Goods has built his whole reputation is kind of about his aura, his vibe, his swag. That is the most uncomfortable Goods has ever looked in his career.
That's
He
a
And
looked
fact.
very uneasy up there.
nigga,
Pun
No pun
hey,
intended.
intended.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. I mean, I don't remember
No fact,
the
no lie
majority, the
detector, fam.
masses saying die, but
No, he
maybe
got
I
30. He
came
I
got
in.
was
30,
I
though. He
was
got
gonna
30.
say something similar to that. Like his whole thing is about like his bop kind of and like you know what I'm saying. Like yo, I'm doing this. I'm a nigga getting money. Like that type of talk and all that, right? But
Mhm.
we talking about niggas that's really coming in here with bars, nigga. Wilding back to back to back, crazy
Yeah.
setups, crazy punches, rebuttals off the top that sound like niggas wrote it for 6 months, that type of shit.
Trez.
Yeah.
We not talking about niggas that just are staples in the
Yeah,
culture
I know
because
Trez. Listen, I'm a
you
big fan
know,
of
he's a
Trez.
staple in the culture. We could give him that. He could have his
So
podcast. He
y'all
could
think
sell
so
it.
y'all so
Shout
listen,
out to Slick,
to let
all
y'all
that.
know though,
But we talking
so
about
I'm
bars,
glad y'all
nigga.
do because I would take Goods versus Chef in that blue room. So all bets are covered though. I would take that bet though. See, I said it was
I'm
like
not
it was
even a
real
gambling
clear.
man, stuff a law, but I bet you on that, hands
All
down.
right.
Mmm.
Man, I was man. It's
Mmm.
I
good.
got a couple dollars
Chef,
on that.
I
Facts.
think
Trez nice, bro.
I
Trez fire.
Chef is real nice. I think what's it
Chef
called,
is
Big Boy.
smoke
Yeah, I
that
like.
man
I
slick
think I
walk
Yo,
think
loose.
hey, it's a
Fuck is you
I
different.
think
talking
Hey,
about?
Jones, it's a difference when Goods in that small room. You gotta understand though, right? You gotta understand this. You gotta understand this. Goods only battle like
He
one,
gonna
two
smoke
times a
his slick
year, so
walks.
his
Fuck you
mind
talking
fresh
about?
as shit.
I'm
My bad,
somebody's
Easy. Go
phone.
ahead.
No, I was
I
saying
think he
like
lost his
Goods
mic.
only battle like
Oh
one.
no.
A
you
year maybe type shit.
yeah, but he
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
you
go.
gonna
good,
write
easy.
his ass on.
Twice a year,
Like
fat.
having maybe like Goods ain't gonna give you a whole lot of room shakers around, but he's gonna have to battle Trez because if he rebuttal,
He gonna big boy him. He's gonna big boy
How?
Chef.
How?
He's gonna big boy. What you mean? He just damn near big boy. He probably ain't big boy Calico, but that's why the battle's so
Calico,
debatable.
I
Calico,
strongly disagree,
Calico
Harlem. I'm
was
sorry. I know you the battle
No, the
rapper, but I
only
Calico was
reason why
disagree.
that
second.
battle
Hold
debatable
on.
is because they don't know if Good's daddy really white. If they was if that's the only thing that made that battle
I
debatable
don't
was the
think Goods
fact
will
that they ain't
dominate
know
Hold,
Chef
Good
Trust
thing.
like that,
They
yo.
hold
ain't know
on.
if that angle was true.
So the boss.
This
So
was a
you saying
28
Goods
anyway.
won the boss?
Yeah,
Debatable.
I got Goods in that
All
battle.
right. So look, but what I'm saying is this: if he able to to talk like he could talk to a calico, right? I'm just saying
Hmm.
that's what I mean
Hmm.
by what make y'all think he can't little boy Chef Trez?
I don't think your little boy
Because
trash though,
Calico
man. I
don't
don't
have
see it.
nowhere near as much punches as Trez, bro. Respectfully.
What you mean? But can Chef Trez be
Calico
calico?
might spit
Can
16
Chef
bars to
can
you
can
before he
Chef
even spit a punch.
can Chef
That's
Trez be
the interesting
calico?
battle, Holler. That's a
I
very
bet it
interesting battle.
would be. Yeah, no, don't want to hear that
Calico
word.
versus Trez?
Can he be
Calico versus Trez,
calico?
I got Chef Trez hands down. Fuck out of here.
I know.
Yes, he
Listen, I
can.
know what I'm
Nah,
saying
y'all
is Chef is
tripping.
able to. Yeah, I don't want y'all to confuse me because I'm a Chef fan. I'm not saying that he like, oh no, he can't. But
Right,
what I'm saying
right.
is Calico is Calico. So Good just did that with Calico. There's no way y'all can just sit up and tell me Chef should just have his way with
So
Good.
you just, I think, well, I respect where you coming from because I think you just putting respect on who he is more so than where he's at lyrically versus him. That's what you
That's
saying.
all I'm saying. All I'm saying is if Good still showing us he can be good, and he just did himself, he just did his thing versus Calico, who's still showing he's Calico. It's no way y'all can just sit up here and
We
tell
can't
me who
count him
Verb been
out on
arguing
the limb.
about
But
since.
Holler, use the word dominant though.
Right.
Huh?
No, no, I agree with what Hitman's saying. Here's the thing with Calico and Goods. I think it would because when you just said Calico versus Chef, I would probably have Calico. I ain't gonna
Those
I
is
hold you.
two
know.
swag rappers.
Yeah, I would
Let's keep
probably
it funky.
I can't even count. I would probably
Those
have
is
Cal, but
two swag rappers, Calico
I
and
do
Goods.
I do think that what made the Calico and Goods battle a little strange is Calico's approach. I've never seen Calico like Calico kind of drug out the your daddy white thing
Mm-hmm.
for at least 2 rounds, if not
Mm-hmm.
two and a half. So I think it was Calico's approach that hurt
But
that battle. If
Mm-hmm.
Calico had had a different approach, and I don't think he would approach
uh,
Chef Trez the same way.
but
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I think, and I'm just going off Good's material. I just like he rapping. He talked the big boy talk. He putting shit together. He don't punch at all. Like we know that, but what he do works for him. But what I'm saying is that ain't just hard to like niggas just don't go in there and beat Good. So for y'all to
That's a
just pick
So
fact.
in
Chef
this
like
era,
That's a
Yeah,
that,
that's
in
a
fact.
this
fact.
era though,
Good's hard to
Hollow,
beat
That's
though. Easy
so,
probably
No,
gonna
to
good,
beat
good.
him
probably
Yeah,
without
only
mostly
being able
goods
to
is either
punch.
debatables or wins. So that's a fact.
Hollow
If
and
we
good
fight,
Hollow and
we in an
Easy
era
probably
where
the only niggas that
we in
clear
a punch
goods.
era. We in the punch era. Let's keep it
but
funky.
he,
We in
That's
the
true
punch
too,
era.
serious.
yeah, for sure.
I got it. I get it now. You know what I'm
But that
saying?
I'm telling that blue room a little different though. That punch shit just don't order. Chef been in that blue room. Who he battle in the blue
Yeah,
room?
like
Some
it
some
Show off,
niggas,
depends
show
on
it's
where
off.
some
you
He
at,
better
things
man.
show off.
that give niggas, they
And
give
one that's
certain
well,
niggas
okay,
more
He
him and
said
show
room.
that
off.
we in the
Who
punch
won between
era
him and
though.
show off?
That was a good battle though, Hollow. That was a
Chef
dope ass
Trez
Okay,
battle.
exactly.
won.
That's
Chef
a good
Trez
battle,
no.
I
right?
gave
Chef
it to
Trez
Trez.
won that battle.
I gave it to
But
Trez.
they said it's debatable though,
nah.
right?
2-1, 2-1 Trez
I,
to me.
So debate was it
That wasn't
debatable?
debatable
I
to
don't think
me.
it's
I ain't gonna
debatable, but I
hold
got
you.
Trez 2-1.
Nah, that wasn't debatable.
I got Trez
Yeah,
2-1 clear for me.
So 2-1. So show got a round. Y'all don't think Goods can get a fucking
Yeah, of course,
a
Hollow.
round and a
Yeah,
half
he
I,
get
I
a
didn't.
before
I
round.
show?
didn't say
Yeah,
Chef Trez
Goods
30.
might
Yeah,
be good
I
for
don't
a
got
round.
Trez
he
30.
get a
No, you
but
round.
don't 30
did any of
good.
y'all
He
Like
get
have
a round.
so for you to
I
had
got him down for a round.
easy beating goods 30? Did you have that before the battle?
yeah. So listen. I did not say 30.
You
Well,
did
hold on. I
30.
might have. I think I
I
tweeted
did.
You
it.
I
said
did.
you said
No,
30.
no,
I
no,
had
no. He's
Easy
saying
goods on 30.
prediction from a
I
prediction
Oh,
standpoint.
believe it
Like
though too.
before the battle happened, I know I had easy clear. But after the battle, Goods got 30, man. I
I
don't
had
know.
Easy with a 30, man. Clear too.
Yeah, it was a 30.
Nobody back. Clear.
mm.
And that's
Oh.
the first time
all I'm
I
saying,
ever saw Goods
punching
get
don't
30.
win.
Yep.
So can Chef? So
Yep.
can
Punching
Chef?
don't
Hey,
always win battles,
Who
brother.
y'all got Chef for easy?
Trez.
Mm,
Easy 2-1
Shit.
that's a
Trez.
goodie though.
Long as not,
No,
Either
long as
no,
way,
I heard the
no.
2-1 either
long as
way.
I heard the same, long as I heard the same disrespect when I say these other names, cool. All right. Maybe
But you
y'all
gotta
can
remember
Y'all
that
just
change.
like
Trez is number
Trez. Look.
3 in Cody over Easy, Tay Rock, Geechee though.
Oh, shut up.
Over
Shut
those
up.
names.
A
You
War
can't
was
say shut
10
up
and
to
he
that.
died
Easy
five
Hey,
Trez.
yo,
times.
bro, we not hearing that
A War
old
was
shit,
10,
man. Get the
man, and
fuck
he
out of
died
here,
I
man.
five
gotta
Ain't
throw
all
the
times
that
last
stats
year
out
to
there
shit.
though,
all
brother.
men. Shut up,
I throw
man.
A
the
Ward
stats
died
out
Hey,
there.
No
first
fucking
round.
Verb.
respect.
Listen. I think punching always been here, but
It
I don't
always
think
been
that
here.
it's a punching era. Yeah, it's not a punching era
No,
Really?
it
because
ain't.
a lot of niggas on this space right now, me, Jones,
They
Hitman,
don't
bro, we don't
We
we
don't
don't
punch
really
that.
just be punching
at
all
all.
day.
Well,
Nah.
Doing
We
all that
just
this what I
dumbass
mean
No.
by
shit.
that, right? This what I mean when I said that, right? The highlights
That shit
nowadays,
dumb.
normally, even though, like you said, like I said that to you when we talked the other day, like I'm like fighting, I'm winning, I talk and punch with a nigga. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's always gonna be about talking because that's what we doing, right? We talking. But
Mm.
at the same token, it's like if you don't have you got to have a certain style that translates and cuts through all of this other shit that's going on, right?
So,
This so let me say we in the algorithm era, pun intended, right? We in the algorithm era where if you whatever you doing, don't translate enough, or it's not witty or clever enough to cut through, we're not remembering that shit.
No,
So that's what I mean.
so the difference is it's the people it's the battle
So your
rappers that's in
name
the
ain't gonna hold you
forefront.
over. Your
That's
name
not
might your
the
name
era.
might make them. My bad, Hollow. Let me finish.
No, no,
Your
you good.
name might like you said with Calico or Goods or certain people. Your name and your stature and the culture and the respect we have for you, we might sit there and let you spit 8 bars, 16 bars before you get to a punch or before you get where you're going. With certain niggas, like especially even me coming back, and I realize that verse Gotti and certain shit, they not even gonna let you get there. They gonna say, "Wait, you ain't said nothing hot yet." Ah, boom.
Yeah, it's so basically it's the rappers they got at the forefront. Whoever during that time, it's gonna look like it's that kind of era. So they got Rum, Twerk,
When you
and
battling them type of
these
niggas,
other guys that been punching. So a lot of people trying to rap like them. So it sound like everybody just punching. That's what it just sound
But
right?
like.
that's not
Twerk.
Exactly.
always the case though, because
But
some
when
of
you got
the
to
most
fight to the
quoted
level of the
bars
competition,
from you and Ill Will, Hitman, the whole they don't like when I rap about these pockets, but they love when I get in it.
But
It's like it be that slick talk that
nah.
rocks sometimes, or even.
So my
Mhm.
fault, the boss. No, I'm saying we talk about the same thing. That's what I'm saying. I still got a name, but I'm saying it sound like I don't battle that much. So you're not gonna hear that more. So you hearing punches more
Man,
because the people that's battling, Twerk, Rum, and these new guys, they all punching because it just sound like that's all we hear because they on every card. It's punch, punch, punch.
But
But
even
the
like a Kid Slade or even like a Swamp, one of the favorite bars from Swamp is on some I don't need to. He wasn't even battling Clips, but it was a flip on what Clips said. I ain't worried about what room. I could tell what room they in by the way the floor creak. Like it be like we still get those types of
that
bars
sound
that be
no,
hard.
like
Oh, shut
they gonna
up. Oh,
always
shut up.
they gonna
Shut up.
Chris.
Shut up.
who the hell
We gonna
you ain't
always
like I
Chris?
knew a Swamp bar.
but
That's
no, so this
trash.
I think
There'd be
you
no
confusing
swamp
what we
quotables
saying.
here, huh, Verb?
Them lines
Nah,
gonna
they don't
always work
qualify.
because it's still rap. That's why we
Right.
gonna always be
That's
able to be
culture
around. But
bars.
what Siri is saying is there's new crowds that's coming into these venues or doing blog, they want to hear punches because their favorite rappers right now punch, 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 punch every
Exactly.
line. So
Exactly.
Siri is just like he bringing his style where he might talk for 8 bars, setting it up until the nice punch. Like,
And that's
oh,
even
yo, 4 bar ain't a punch yet. He like
it's not
boo
even
because that's what they used
it's
to.
not
Yeah,
battle
they
rap.
They used to
It's
that.
not,
They used to that
we don't have
format.
battle rap fans anymore. We have battle rapper fans. It ain't even about the battles no more. People are more
yeah,
fans of just
That's
specific
bars.
yeah,
battles
That's
yeah,
bars.
for
more
sure,
than the
for
battles.
sure.
Like that punch shit.
Do you
When
think sometimes it's the
me and Nitty
payoff
dropped,
though?
that's when everybody picked up the punching shit back to back.
For sure, like that's what I'm saying.
No,
Like
that's
that's
a
what I'm
fact
That's
saying.
not
though.
Rum and
nothing new though,
You
Av.
know what,
Niggas been had fan
I'm
bases
so
like that.
sorry. I apologize, bro, because I'm thinking of so many names to say, and you're on the
Oh, I'm
phone.
tripping.
That's what I mean, Rum and and so that's yeah.
No,
You're totally right. You're responsible for this
no,
new
hell
era
no.
also
No,
as
no.
well.
No.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you got to understand, you had Av in the field, you got Fines, you got Rum, you got Twerk, so all these guys who on all these cards bringing this new fan base in who kind of just like bars, like just want to hear punches
They
just
bars at
because.
the end of the day, but they punches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
it's
But do
less
y'all
it's
think it's
similes
the
and
payoff
metaphors. It's like
sometimes
a
though?
punchline.
Because
What you
if you got a punch, right? Let's say because we got some storytellers in battle rap and some rappers. So if you telling a story or you setting up a punch, if it take you let's say 8 to 12 bars to get to that punch, and the punch is there, but let's say on a scale from 1 to 10, that punch is about a 5. You made us listen for
To
eight to
all of that,
twelve bars to give us
exactly,
a slight jab when it should
exactly.
have been a knockout.
Nah, but this was ill, boss. Right? And let me pop my shit for a brief second, right? Okay,
You
because
got it.
when you make these, you got to make room, right? You got to make niggas see what you
yeah.
doing, and it's like, oh, that's what he doing. So sometimes they don't get that at first until it's on cam or some shit, right? And then your next one, they might be more attentive. Like you gotta make room. You gotta make moments. So when I'm up against a nigga like Rock, who everybody, oh, he gonna kill Joe. It's gonna be, oh my God, and all this shit. And you get in
Mhm,
that room, and the punches, a lot of people don't even understand you done hit a nigga 5 times already. He do though.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? He know he getting hit.
mhm.
He trying to stop the shit. He want to talk over you, try to make it about some other shit, all type of shit. because you hitting that nigga back to back to back to back. I'm hitting you. Niggas is
No
watching
Diddy.
and not even understand.
Pause.
Pause. That's
I knew
crazy.
Bird was gonna say
That's
Yeah,
that.
that was
crazy. All
crazy.
right,
That
yeah,
was crazy.
that's crazy, crazy. But I'll let y'all
No,
rock a couple times. But anyway, long story short,
no Diddy,
That
Jones.
was
Yeah,
wild
yeah,
though,
I know.
Jones.
no.
That was wild, Jones. You
You
was
said the
kind of
c
wilding
word.
for
You
real.
said the
Man.
c
Bird
word
said
earlier,
that shit.
Bird.
That's it.
You got off with that one. Yeah, it's over.
Pause.
Never mind. Never mind. It's over. But long story short,
Hey yo,
when you make this
hey
shit, when you
Jones.
make this shit to where people gotta respect what you're doing, it's different. They can't hide on them big stages for real, because those is moments that the world see. You know what I'm saying? But in these small rooms, they could pretend you not beating them up because people don't have to react the same. It's not the ooh from the crowd when you punch a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
so that's the difference when you.
Hey Jones.
Uh, uh, uh,
Hey, I think, hey yo, John, I think it's by person, right? So I think whoever you going to pay your ticket, whoever you going to go see, you go into the battle knowing like what you going to get. Example, you got an easy and hit me. You know you not about to go in there and get punch after punch after punch after punch.
Right.
You know
yeah,
you already know what you're
It's a
going in
certain
there to
style
get.
of
So
fight.
it's like
yeah.
it depends on what you want. If you see Hitman headlining an event, you know what you're gonna get. Easy, Verb, etc., etc. But when you see Av headlining, you know what you're about to get.
Yeah.
So I think it's about the different fights, the different like things you get. Because I don't think punches is taking over. I don't because most of
But you
the
don't.
highest, respectfully, the highest paid.
You a puncher
Huh?
though, Easy. That's what's crazy. It's just your shit is different
I
type
don't
of
really
Nah,
be
punching.
punching
he
like
ain't
No,
no
he's
that
punch.
not.
He ain't
though.
no
He not a
puncher at
puncher,
all.
but
No,
He
he.
Yeah,
ain't
I
a
don't,
punch.
I
What I'm
don't
He ain't
think
a
saying,
he
his
puncher at
like a
talking,
all.
he know
puncher
how to
his
either.
prepare
He
for
a
talking.
the
story.
fight.
That's what I'm
He a
saying.
story.
His
He a story
talking is
puncher.
his
Yeah, he
punching.
an
Is what I'm
angler. He
saying.
like
He,
a
he,
His
angler
talking
sport.
is his
Yeah.
he
punching.
like
You
he a
understand what I'm
story
saying?
He
puncher.
prepares
That's
When
for
he
the.
say
everything
That's like he
different.
right,
gonna tell a
Can't
story.
counter right.
he's
He go like
talking
yeah.
about his life, and that's his punch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what to
But
him is what's
we
gonna make
talking
a
about the
crowd
regular
react like
punch.
that.
We talking about the regular punch. We talking about the punch, the punchline shit. For like B
This shit
Magic
be
a
weird,
puncher.
bro. Sometimes you think the punch that's gonna land and it's the most fire, they don't even react to that shit, bro. And it'd
I'm
be a
with
whole
Jones though.
nother.
E, you punch a lot though. E, Jones
But
got a
it's
lot of punch though, bro.
three. It depends
Man,
on who he's
Easy
fighting.
don't
It
punch.
depends.
Easy
Yes, he
don't
do.
punch like
It depends.
Av. Av
Not
can
like
punch.
It's a
Abdul. Not like
different type.
Abdul.
It's a
Not like
different
But see,
Abdul.
I
style.
don't
It's a
just
different
punch though. I don't
style.
That's
just
what we
punch though.
saying though.
Okay,
I
partner.
don't
So,
just punch.
It's a
partner.
It's just
So,
the
different
punches hurt
style.
the most.
Yeah, like that's like. So what I what is what's the difference between a bar and a punch? Is
All right,
there a
so this
difference?
this is this is what I mean by I guess I just define what punch means in this sense, right?
Mm,
So what I mean by punch in this sense, especially in this era, is something that's it makes the crowd react like it's a tagline. It's something that could be a caption. It's something
hmm
that's like this nigga
Yeah,
said this. It's a tweet.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's shit like
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
Easy, damn, there might be one of the new kings of those. He got a bunch of one-liners that you could say if Jesus could walk on water, so can I, or this or that. You know what I'm saying? It's no have
Mm.
to necessarily be
So
like a setup
See,
and a
But
bar.
see,
You know what I
I
mean?
don't
he the
think
new
that's a
slick
punch
talk
though. See,
nigga.
that's the thing. That line
He's
right
slick
there,
talk.
I think that's the, I got we got to come up with a line for that because if Jesus can walk
But
on water,
that's
so
slick.
can
That's
I.
slick talk shit, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. That's not a punch.
Right.
So that's
Technically,
why I don't say Easy
technically,
a puncher. He had more
yeah.
slick lines. He got more slick lines than punches. Punches, if I set
That's a
Easy
fact.
and
If you
Conceited in a room and tell him rap for 2 minutes, Conceited gonna have more punches
yeah,
than
conceited is
Easy.
what you would call punch lines. Like, all right,
Yeah.
so I guess a punch and a punch line is two,
It's
like, you know what I'm saying? It's damn
Yeah,
near
so
two different
but
things.
either have eight slick lines. Like he'll you know what I'm saying? He'll have nigga if
That's
I
what
ain't
battle rap is, though, for
if I
real. You
took a
know what I'm
nigga
saying?
bitch, if I took a nigga bitch, then he and beat me up. The only reason I ain't kill her cause some you know what I'm saying? Like I can't remember the line, but he'll say a whole bunch of shit like that, but the crowd know to go crazy because it's a shot and it's a line, but it's
But
like
see, that's the
that ain't no
beauty of
punch.
battle rap, right? It's
Uh,
because he sound passionate. He sound like he
no,
mean it. He yelling
no,
that shit and screaming and all type of shit. So
no,
it's like
exactly because that fall in the
he
category when he was
he
saying
must
me and
mean
him.
this shit.
Cause I'm gonna say a bunch of those shits, and they say I don't have punches on bars, but I say the
But you
most
got
slick shit
conviction.
ever.
You
Yeah,
got
I say shit
conviction.
like yeah. So I'm saying shit like you could go make the best of Hitman for 24 hours. Like that ain't no punchline,
And the
but
fact that look, You see how you just said the ow with the R and all that shit?
yeah, yeah.
That's
But
the
yeah, you gotta
thing.
add the.
But here's the thing, Hitman, you're gonna get the same reaction as an Av punch. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that shit right there is gonna get the same crazy reaction if Av's saying such and such and such and such and so. Like I hear what Jones saying. I think we don't write our shit like or as. You
yeah,
dig what I'm saying? It
yeah,
don't be like a like such and such or
yeah.
as
Right,
such and
right,
such.
right, right,
It'd be
right.
more, maybe more
Which
smooth.
is
Right,
lame
right, right. It'd
now.
be like
So
that.
so maybe
That's
that's what
played
I'm talking
out.
about too. Because the
If,
like, because the
if you got a
conceded
bunch
back in
of
the day
likes
is the like.
nowadays,
Yeah,
that's outdated. I do
yeah.
this likes this. I
You'll
got this
see
likes
you
that.
first time you
Everything
see
likes.
Mac running through windows or shit like you know what I'm saying. He used to do like this or like
Yeah,
the
like
herb.
is like
Yeah,
some 2000 shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, you got to find better ways to say it than like. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Like,
Or if it ain't
Yeah.
broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you
yeah,
you
for
still
sure.
gonna have some
'Cause-
likes. You know what I'm saying? You
Nah,
still gonna
yeah,
have
for
some likes.
sure.
Well, we don't need a
A
lot of y'all
like is
stupid
literally
punch niggas,
metaphor. That's
man. Like,
literally what a
we
metaphor
need a
is
lot of
when
them
it's
niggas, man.
something like something
I'm in
We
else.
my
only
own
need
lane,
about
man.
6 of y'all, man. Like, it's too many of
I'm in
y'all.
my
Like
lane.
all that 1, 2, 3, 4
I'm in
screen punch is dumb.
The four
Nobody's
bar
winning with
setup.
it.
This
Get
is
rid
I'm
of
my
in my
something
thing,
else.
right? And this is
It's
what I
dumb.
hope. I
own
hope
lane.
niggas learn, or I hope this shit evolve from this, right? If you got 4 bars to set up the punch, you got mad shit you could say in them 4 bars, bro. It don't have to just be sitting on the spaces, clicking with the aces, sitting on the wastes, and then like you could
Yeah,
say
Yeah, but
mad
we
yeah.
shit
also don't want to
leading to
hear our
that.
bomb atomically, Socrates, philosophies, and that. We ain't trying to hear all that.
Don't
First of all,
disrespect
don't
that,
you
my
ever
nigga. Don't
disrespect
disrespect that
newcomers
like that, my
in a
nigga.
battle rap discussion. First of
I
all,
bet you can't say it again,
first
Av.
of
Say
all,
it
don't you
again.
ever disrespect
Don't do
newcomers.
respect
What
the
is
back
wrong
like
with you?
that,
No,
Al.
I'm just saying.
You
We
wild,
don't
Av.
always.
Hey,
But
Hey,
Ab,
listen, we don't
hey,
always want to hear
hey,
that
hey, hey,
either.
Al,
We
let's
don't
ask a
always.
question.
but
Let's ask a question.
Ab,
Which one gets
Shout
paid
out
more
my
though? Which one of
pockets.
the
I don't care
punches is
about. But
getting
if we on
paid
the
like
same
that though?
card, it don't matter.
No,
I
no,
don't
but
talk
no, I'm
nobody.
asking.
I don't care.
Punching
That.
does not. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this. This is what I'm saying. The more original you are, the higher your money is.
That's a
The
fact.
more it's more y'all
I don't
doing it,
think nobody.
ain't nobody buying that shit. It don't matter
Ab,
how
you
good
I
y'all
don't.
think
Niggas
it
is
Ain't no
is.
punch
sleeping on
punch.
different than
themselves. That's the
Everybody
bottom
that
line.
punch that y'all consider punches, none of us rap the same.
I just would say they actually
Yeah.
all punch
I
different,
don't sound
which is
like Nitty,
crazy in a way.
Fonz. All I can tell you, they different ways that they punch.
But all y'all can go
I
in the
think you
same
and Fine
store
strong. I
though.
think Fine's watched you a little bit
Me
of
and
something.
Fonz don't rap
Probably.
nothing alike. We just two big dogs. No, we
Yes,
don't,
Nah,
y'all
bro.
bro.
do,
Y'all,
man.
some of y'all
You
Yes,
lines.
Listen,
you do,
Y'all,
man.
I'm talking about the way y'all come up with the lines.
listen. If you listen to Fonz, Fonz
It's the
can take a
same
word
shit.
that ain't what.
ain't a word and make it one. He
Yeah,
nice
like
with that.
I don't do that shit. Not, like I'm like
I'm saying
he
I can hear
raps.
Fine saying that NFC ball you had the birds come to fight. I can hear Fine saying something like that. That's what I
Y'all
mean.
two
Listen,
got kind of
listen,
similar
you gotta listen
styles,
to him
Av.
for
I ain't
real. You
gonna
gotta
lie.
listen to him for real. How I'm trying to
I'm asking timeline. I know I
because
can't be bugging
listen,
like that,
like
All
bro.
right, flow wise.
when I
Look,
battle,
correct me if I'm
bars
wrong,
don't
Av.
count bars. I'm trusted because I'm his partner. So I, you know what I mean. Like his like setups and stuff like that. He ain't,
Pause.
huh?
Pause.
I'm his partner.
Yes, partner,
Like
but
we just
major
Bird,
pause.
Bird, Matthew,
All right, good.
anybody but
I'm
you,
his
Somebody
soulmate.
else got it.
Like
anybody
I'm his
but you,
soulmate.
Bird.
I know.
I'm done.
This ain't that.
Hey, no, Ab, I'm not saying y'all write the same. Like y'all probably got the same similar. I'm just
Y'all got
saying as
similar
far as
flows,
And we
bro.
too
Y'all
big.
got similar
some of the
flows.
slick
That's it.
lines, punches that y'all be saying coming up with
Y'all got
is be
similar
crazy.
flows.
I'd be like, man, Ab, I don't know.
I
Maybe I'm
promise you,
tripping.
we
I'm
don't
gonna
rap
go
like.
look at him again.
Who's the worst punch out of
Like
Av, Rum,
I'm
and
hearing in
Pons?
my, I'm hearing the flow. Like y'all got
Who's the
different writing
worst is a
styles,
crazy
but y'all
question.
both punch and y'all got similar
They
flows.
all the
We do
same. They
not
all
rap
punch on the
nothing
same
alike, bro.
level. I didn't say that. I said y'all punches all
No, it
land on
don't.
the
That's what
same level.
I'm
You
trying
can't
to
even
tell
say
you.
which
It
one of y'all the
don't, bro.
worst.
Trust me, bro. It
Hey,
don't. It ain't.
boss, ask that on the timeline. Ask do Av and Fines
I
punch
just
the
wrote it
same? I
too.
do yes or no. Do
I'm gonna
Av
put
and
a
This is what
poll
I'm
up.
saying.
yeah,
Hey man, this
please.
is what I'm saying to you.
Uh
Preparing battles with him, like being his 2-on-2 partner, like I know it's a super difference. Even how he write and how he like where he'll land a punch at, it'd be totally different from mine.
You're not being
All the
fair
time.
though, because I'm looking at it from a fan point of view, like just
From a
hearing the
fan,
slick shit that
same,
y'all
yeah.
saying, that y'all be saying, like,
Because
damn, that shit, man. He said,
yeah, I mean, because it might be one of those punches might be his idea and one might be my idea. But if you listen to his style of rap and how he rap and just words that he make words be something else, I don't do that shit. Oh,
yeah,
Yo, but this
yeah,
was
his
ill, Av.
style.
When you rap with a nigga, nigga, you might not even realize it, bro. But like you said, that's your we're not gonna say that same word, but that's your,
It's important.
yeah. So you naturally pick up certain things that you might not even realize, bro. But there's certain similarities that we can detect in y'all, my nigga. Pause.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Now,
It don't
Maybe I'm
mean that. It
bugging
don't
though.
mean that your style is his style. It don't mean that
Yeah, I ain't
y'all.
trying to
You know
say
what
y'all
I'm
got
saying?
the same style. Like y'all, I just feel like the same punchline. Like I heard punchline. Like Rum Nitty and Casita at one point in time had the same kind of punchlines, and they rap totally different. If that makes sense, like it's just like I heard punchline. If somebody said, "Yo, guess who just said this?" and they said the line, I'm gonna
You
say
might think
kind
it
or
was
conceited.
Fonz or yeah, nah,
So
no
yeah,
doubt.
so what I'm saying is, if somebody said that to me today, it's a great chance I would say Av said that or Fine said that. That's what I meant by that. Y'all still might rap totally different, like sound, or when Jones said might get a little rah rah at a different time, but y'all be saying some crazy shit.
That shit the same, man. It's like at the end of the day, you could train for all of them the same way. You train for Rum, Av, and
prove it.
Fonz the exact same
Why
way.
you saying it like that, bro? Hey,
Hey, what
Cause it's the
It's a
fucking
poll
truth.
and a
Y'all got the
jumbotron,
same.
man.
Yeah.
Y'all vote. Do y'all think Av and
do
Fonz
punches?
punch
You ain't
the
got to make no
same?
damn hole and all that.
Hitman, just make a
Yes. No.
poll.
I just made phone because you had me thinking I was tripping. I don't like to be tripping.
Here's the difference.
Yeah.
The difference to me is Av punches from a grown perspective. Rum punches futuristic. I think Fonz has a little bit of both in him. I guess, but they're still the same. You train the same way for
That's a
them. Ain't
good
no difference.
analysis though, because that's
Yeah,
real.
yeah, you train the same way. You train the same way because the shots are gonna
They
come
come. Like,
the same way. You
it's
know,
20. It's
yeah, they
20.
come in the same
It's
way.
20 punches around for sure.
Okay, so what we do? We learn to brace impact. That's all you got to do. It's you that all these guys are gonna land
It's a
shots
difference.
and they're gonna
It's
land
a
hard.
difference.
Okay,
You ain't gonna take the punch you get. A punch you'll take from Roy Jones ain't gonna be the one you'll take from.
man,
You
I'll
ain't gonna
kick
take
your ass, man. That's what you talking
from my
about.
Yeah, keep it on the
go
snow.
to.
Fuck is he talking about,
Hey, you
man?
say, hey,
Fuck
say
is he
Roy
talking
Jones
about,
different
man?
from who?
Right.
You say Roy gonna be different from who?
It,
Fuck is he
Hey, but
talking
look. You know what? If you got
it,
the right defense, right, it's
I
universal,
promise you.
right?
Yeah, nah, yeah,
It's
for
the
sure.
same
Dog.
shit.
Boy, they
Yeah, it's the
All I gotta
same
do is
stay
shit.
the
stop that.
fuck off.
Hey,
You know my
Kobe
style.
said he used to bring in six
He
foot
trying so he
guards
can
just to
Mayweather
check
choke
Allen
you the whole
Iverson.
fight, like you know what I'm saying?
All you, Ab, it's just like a sparring partner. You bring in one of y'all and you train for that
No,
because
he
that's
can't.
what the kind of fight you're gonna
You
get.
know he can't.
Ain't no different.
Because
It's the same shit,
I wouldn't
Ab.
even
What you
prepare
talking
for
about?
you like I would do a normal fight.
You gonna
I,
die if
I,
you don't do it another way. Don't
I'm
try
not
nothing
gonna
new
lie,
shit.
I
Don't get on a
promise
I
you,
kind
bro.
of wanted to
motorcycle and
kill you after
Listen,
that other
I
spaces, bro.
man, don't try to pop no wheelie on a motorcycle
listen. No,
first
when I
time you
catch you
ride it
across,
in.
I told you that,
You gonna
and you
die
don't
up
know
there.
why you've been going. It been taking this long to set that battle up. But I'm gonna let you stay focused.
Man, you better
Oh,
just do what
okay.
you good at and
But
be humble. Do what you good at and be humble, nigga.
when I
Don't try and
catch
learn no
you
new
punching,
tricks. You
remember
gonna
I
die up
said that.
there.
Just keep that. When I
Yo.
catch you,
Man,
I have one
Hey,
on
hey,
you.
hey, 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 Ab, you have to
I
punch because look, if you
ain't gonna
don't
say
punch,
nothing.
they're gonna say you
I
didn't
ain't gonna
punch.
say nothing.
You
When I
have
catch
to.
you,
No,
Av gonna
Ab,
punch
look,
for sure.
yo,
He's
yo,
so
Verb, he
dangerous at
said when
that.
I get my hands on you, boy, pause.
I ain't gonna say.
I said that.
That's what it sounded like you said.
No, no, this is the thing with him. You, if he doesn't punch, they're gonna say he wasn't Ab. Why didn't you be Ab? You should have
But why
punched.
wouldn't
That's what
I?
they're gonna say, Ab. But I'm just saying, you better do what the fuck
Yo,
you
But
yo,
good
wouldn't I?
at,
Bird,
man.
who more dangerous, an angler or a puncher of that caliber?
A punch, a
Nah,
puncher.
that's a ill thing, bro. That's an ill thing, Holla. You know
Nah, I
why?
disagree with that,
An
Bird.
angler is a puncher.
Yeah, I
You heard?
disagree with that too. I
Well,
Yeah, I
think
An
it's
gotta
the
angler,
disagree,
anglers.
especially if the angle is like
you
career
gotta hit him
damaging.
you gotta hit him, you gotta
but
punch
how
from
many
an
rounds
angle.
can
But
you
You
look
do
gotta
it?
though, but
punch
It
from
listen,
an
don't
angle from an
How many
how
rounds
many
can you
elevation.
rounds
do
did
it?
Big K need versus Adi Boom?
Yeah, I was just about to say that
You
Adi Boom was a puncher, Big K
oh,
an angler.
anybody
Yeah.
can
But look,
And I
Angle
don't
look,
could
like giving
change
that
the way
cracker no
you
but
type of
but
recognition.
an
holla,
angle
That's
will
holla.
not.
change the
Not a
way
good.
people look at
Good
you.
example.
listen.
That's not a
When we
good
say the
example.
punch and angle, we gotta talk about the best though. We can't say that level of puncher. We gotta say a puncher and an angler. So we gotta say whoever y'all think the best angle is and through
John
all three
John,
rounds,
T
or whoever
Top.
y'all think the best punch is, all three rounds at their best. That's how we gotta
Y'all
judge on
don't
what's
even
the
like to hear
best.
the same angle the same angle all three rounds. They gonna be
That's
like,
But
yeah,
pussy.
you
a
just
great
said
angler ain't
she
gonna
just
do it. Ain't gonna make it boring though. A great
the
angler ain't
boss
gonna make
just
it
brought up
boring
the
though.
Calico situation about goods because he
He,
dragged it out.
but Calico really not an angler, so he just doesn't mean he can't angle. I'm talking about somebody who my best
John
attribute
John
is
and T Top.
angling. So if I
You
got a
talking
good
about a
angle
moose?
on you,
Yeah,
so put it
anglers
like,
is like moose, t tops.
John John.
Yeah, those are
yeah,
anglers.
Loso
Okay,
them, yeah.
when
John.
was the last good Mook battle that he did the same angle all 3 rounds?
No, it don't have to be the same angle. Like you may, let's say
Mook is an
one round is
angler though.
Put it
about
like this.
one.
Put it like this. With Mook next battle,
That
well,
shit
we
ain't
know
working.
what just happened with him and all this shit, right?
Mhm.
Yikes.
Would he want to see T Top or
Whew.
whoever the best angler we think
Who
on?
he won't
We
want to see is Geechee. Him and Geechee already battled, but Geechee is one of those. If you just
But
had any
Geechee
Facts.
sort of
punched too.
scandal, you don't
oh
want
Facts.
to
yeah,
see
punch too.
Geechee. Geechee
Yeah,
gon'
we ain't talk. Yeah,
Yeah,
Geechee
Geechee
punch too.
Geechee
We
angled the
gonna say
fuck out of
we
me
just
the
gonna say a
whole
straight
battle.
angler. We gonna say who y'all say whoever y'all think. We'll think of that later. But just say since Mook been in the headlines, his next
Nitty and John
battle,
John. Let's use Nitty and John John.
Nitty and John John. Who the fuck? Like okay, bet that's perfect. Nitty and John John. Who do y'all think will be more dangerous for John John, angler or a puncher of that caliber?
It depends on if the nigga a fuck nigga though too though. Because if your angle ain't
Nah, we
shit,
talking
it's
about
like
we
you know what I'm
talking to
saying.
Mook. We talking about just when all this happened with Mook, right?
For
Yeah, cause
Mook,
I'm just because it's a good example. He just in the headlines. Everybody knows
Do
what's going
angles
on.
really
Boom.
even matter anymore, Hitman? Like, do they really care? Like,
Shit, well, shit. They just
absolutely.
like these niggas. This shit getting along. Like these niggas.
I
You
mean,
got to stand Geechee.
in
So
a
it's
room it
like
do.
Geechee and Mike P. That was an angle.
In a
That
big
was a
room it
whole
do.
angle.
In a small
I,
room it
I
don't even
just
matter.
angled the shit out my last like 3 ops. Nigga, do angles
Now,
count?
yeah, even with Clips and Frozenberg in the Blue Room last year, when Clips hit with that text message that
That
Froze
was an angle. Yeah, that
allegedly
was a whole
sent to,
third. That was an
yeah,
angle. So I
that
just
was
Nah,
an
but
want.
I'm
angle.
saying
Them
in
I
the
was
big
angles
saying
room.
that
matter.
to
All right,
ask what's
so it's
more
room
dangerous.
wise. So in the
Got
big
one
room,
round of that versus
angles is
all three
the
rounds. He
main thing.
cooking your
No,
motherfuckers.
that was the Blue Room. That was the Blue Room at RBE.
The blue room is damn near still a big room.
Like you trying to
Nah, that's
give a
not
nigga
no
Uh,
big
not
room,
it
How
was
many
King.
how many people it be
white
in there? Like
150,
150?
150,
Maybe
150,
150 to
150.
250?
250
It
tops.
ain't that big.
250?
Yeah, Blue
Not
Room
even
not a
two,
big
It ain't that
room
big,
at
bro.
all.
not even 250, not even 250, about 200
I
max.
still ain't been in that shit, bro.
Yeah, it ain't that big, bro.
Yo, you know it's crazy.
Pause.
Schemes. Where do schemes fall in under
I was
that? Is
finna, I was
schemes
finna,
higher than that?
I was trying to get to my next question, but I guess we couldn't. I'm trying to see though, like I'm just trying to see what is the most dangerous
The most dangerous shit in
battler.
battle rap is comedy.
You think
Facts.
so?
Mm,
Comedy.
Why y'all
I
think I've
know
been
so.
Nah.
snapping
I
on
know
niggas for
so
20
for a
years?
fact.
mm.
I stood in front of you. You one of the
That's a
toughest
fact.
niggas in the world. I done stood in front of the most gangster niggas, the most silliest niggas. Comedy beats
They beat
everything.
everything.
You always seen
They
paper,
will
comedy
always
don't get you
rather
a lot
laugh.
of bodies though. Comedy don't get a lot of bodies because
And
What?
they
I,
it's
don't.
too like
and
I'm talking
I would
about
Bro, you
have to
heard
the
say
about
it's
most. I put it
half
Halo?
like
and
this.
Halo
I
half.
got
put it
comedy,
like
millions
this.
comedy
of
If
alone.
I
niggas?
put it like this, if we name 10 of the most
The
that
biggest bodies ever.
it ain't gonna be comedy.
It ain't gonna
Comedy
be.
Fokan,
ain't
Bro, all
Fokan
right.
had
comedy
bodies
ain't
all
I
gonna
the
be
like
that
this
at
Bro,
time.
one.
all.
I like this
Serious
one.
Jones body Jin by
I
making
like this
fun of
one.
him.
Niggas
All
also
our
music
That wasn't
over.
bodybuilders.
really
But
You
but
no no.
if y'all think about
Oh,
some of the biggest battles in battle rap history, right? We can either use A Verb and Hitman. It's Verb's angle in the third round. Calico and Lux. It's Lux's angle. These are all angle based.
his
Like
Nah,
even
but we
Lux
performance.
talking
and
Hold
about
on,
we
hold on,
talking
whoa, whoa,
about
Hollow
the
whoa, whoa. You
biggest
leaving out
angle.
No,
Hey,
no,
you
comedy.
leaving out stuff.
That's
You
what we
leaving out
talking about.
stuff though. You leaving
We
out
talking about the
performances
biggest
in those
bodies
hey,
things.
ever.
can I?
Performance
No,
is a
performance
big
too.
thing.
But I'm saying if we talking about what's more dangerous between an angle or a
I
punch,
know.
even
Then you
Hollow
gotta
But
go
that's
versus
to the
Clips.
to a
biggest
When
comedy.
bodies
Hollow did
ever,
that
not
four
just the
bars
best
Kit Kat,
battle.
it changed the way people looked at Clips.
Yeah, for
Clips
sure.
struggled
For
after
Hey,
that.
hey,
sure.
Me versus Clips,
when you talk about
it's
comedy,
comedy,
when you
bro.
talk about comedy though, the thing is you can have punches and be funny. You can
Definitely.
have
That's a
angles or
fact.
a scheme and be funny.
I
Now,
show y'all this shit
now
all the
I don't
time.
think that
No,
I
you're
don't
right,
think
Bill.
that a
Bill,
What
you
you're
been on
saying,
whole
you're right.
fire
But
too.
what I'm
I'm
saying
gonna
is
say it don't nobody
God
10,
say
damn.
it.
just name me the 10, name me the 10 most bodies, the biggest bodies,
Give me
and
5.
then it's gonna be very little
Hey,
comedy in
hey,
these
hey,
battles.
man, but
That's
that's
a
what I'm
fact.
talking about. Like, I don't think that a whole battle of comedy win nothing.
Hell
But
no.
a
Well,
nigga
I mean, you
a
gotta
nigga
have
that
some
can make
smoke, but
you yelling and acting crazy and doing all this shit, you got comedy in your shit, bro. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
when you did the joint about watching the
Man
fight
and woman.
about to happen
I'm
with T
saying and
Rex,
woman
like
comedy.
that part of that battle,
Yeah, that did with comedy. Now, oh shit,
yeah.
anytime now,
So
Yeah,
because he
so
told him,
it
to be
it
approaching
it
them.
can't win it by itself, but if you battling somebody that's all anger and aggression, and then you hit them with a segment of that. that shit when
Yeah.
that a lot of people can't
So
combat somebody clowning.
See, Clips is very funny, right? Clips is a very funny person. He didn't have one thing in comedy versus Rex, probably. I can't remember. The
yo, but
body.
holla. You see what even, and I know because I watched you go coming up, pause, and I seen, you know what I mean, these battles that wound up later on, but you know what I'm saying, being
Uh-huh.
the foundation or whatever. You even when you body a nigga for real and you dead serious, they're gonna be laughing. If you say certain shit, they're gonna be laughing at the guy. Like, yo, this nigga is killing this. He clowning the shit out this nigga.
Nah, for
Yeah,
real.
like
So
I
I
can't
so
didn't
name. I don't
disagree
think I
with
can
Bill.
name 10 bodies. I know I got quite a few bodies just off fooling on the nigga the whole battle. Like
just
that A
snapping
class
on this
battle.
nigga, bro.
Like the A class battle, bro. I'm bugging on this nigga. You hate football because you spent 7 hours making them. Like I got super racist funny with this nigga, bro. To the point that shit was on CNN and
Yo,
everything, nigga.
facts.
So
The
listen, do
reality.
the
Let me
opponent
talk my.
count? Do the
I
opponent
gotta talk
matter?
my shit for one
I
second.
am
Is it?
so silly.
No,
So listen,
The
so
no.
here's
biggest
a good
body.
here's
Hold
a
on,
good
hold
Fuck
on,
no,
hold on,
example.
your
hold on,
opponent don't
hold
matter.
on.
You can go viral battling
The
doodle
biggest
squeeze. If
body.
you make your moment, you made your
Doodle
moment,
squeeze is
gang.
The
crazy.
opponent matter
Arguably,
for sure though.
y'all tell me
Yeah.
right if I'm wrong about this. It's not my ego that feels this way. Just as a participant in the culture, the
Right.
Who
biggest
watching
body to
cartoons?
this date was me
It's
versus
my
Jay,
daughter.
bro. That was still the biggest body. A nigga career was over, lost a deal, no one heard from him again, and he was the hottest nigga in battle rap. And it was only because, first of all, niggas ain't expect it. And two, it was the angles of the way I was making fun of this nigga. It was like, yo, this is crazy. Nobody seen
The
no shit like that. It went viral 10 million times,
it's up
TV,
for
all
sure.
the shit. That was all
It's
comedy.
not.
But I was
It's
still rapping the whole time.
Yeah, you can still have
it's
a
I
up
got
rap.
there
hard
for
like
sure.
nails. It's Barbara
The reason I
Streisand complexion. Like I was still talking that shit, but I made sure I had enough
now I
clowning the
remember
nigga
like
in it.
I know you can't even go. It's 10 billion people in
You
2 billion.
can't go
You can't even
platinum
go
over
platinum
there.
on it. Nah, you
It
was
was just
definitely going.
practical shit. They're gonna
Nah,
laugh
for
at
sure,
that. That wasn't
for sure.
necessarily a joke. That
But
was
what
some
I'm saying
practical
is,
facts.
but what I'm saying is two. What I'm saying is we're gonna have more Lux thirds and A Verb thirds. That's more.
Lux most classic mode. That was one of the
Alright.
biggest body mode
No,
because that
but
was
listen, I,
hilarious. How you
I,
gonna be making fun of a nigga's dad? What that even got to do
Well, he
with
wasn't
him?
making fun of him.
but what I'm
He was
saying is, but it
yeah.
wasn't kind. But what I'm saying is, we're gonna have way more of those type rounds and battles than somebody joking and they consider a body. John versus Jack Boy wasn't hilarious, but it was hilarious, but it wasn't. He put
That
out
was
the
hilarious. He
chain,
threw a
niggas,
chain in the crowd.
but that
You
ain't.
know, a
But
good example here,
They
man,
told him
is
to go get
somebody
it.
put it in the chat. You got T Top versus Rum Nitty. T Top, one of the best anglers in battle rap history, and of course, Rum is one of the top punchers.
yeah,
But and Rum was up 2-0 going into the third,
into
but
the
T
third to the
Top's
Respectfully,
third,
Walmart.
but
using
T
To
Top's
comedy.
Walmart.
third,
name a
hold on,
body.
but T Top's
Name a
third round
clear
But
angle
that
That was
shit
made
body.
was
comedy.
everybody.
funny.
That was
Y'all
comedy.
Name
wildin'.
name
T
a
That
Top's
was
clear
third
comedy.
round
body though.
angle made everybody forget what happened in the first two rounds, and they got
Right,
T Top
but when
winning
you
that battle.
compare, we talking
But
about
that was comedy
legendary.
But
too.
Comedy,
We
that's
it
what
talking
we
about
wasn't.
learned in the
legendary
battle.
Nah,
bodies though.
No,
that's a
We talking
Walmart
about
self
yeah, it
legendary
was
checkout.
bodies.
comedy.
It's an angle though. It was
Hey,
he had
okay.
the
Let
vest
me
on
tell
and
you,
everything, but that was an
let me
Clips
angle
tell
that
you,
Y'all
versus
whole
think
round.
T-Rap,
comedy is?
legendary
Y'all think?
bodies.
Let me tell you why it was
Clips
comedy.
versus,
Okay.
Clips versus T-Rex
The nigga
body,
said
like
he was writing for
legendary body.
Surf. The nigga said he was writing for Surf. He said he was writing or something or whatever he was doing. It was like Hawaiian punch. Oh, aisle three. He said, "Screw." What he say? He said he was writing for Surf, cleaning up aisle three, saw Hawaiian punch, and that's why he said, "I'll put Surf on it." Like it was so funny because
That
That's
shit
still
was
Like
classic.
comedy.
if
yeah,
you
you're
T
right,
It
Top
Bill.
was
one of the
It
best
good.
at
was
it, but that's still
comedy,
an
bro.
angle though.
hey, real quick,
It was
It
a
It's
it was
was
a
classic.
comedy,
It's
but
comedy
it was
It's a
angle.
hilarious
comedy
though.
It's
angle.
It
Nah,
comedy,
was a comedy
entertainment.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
angle.
entertainment.
yeah.
it's
And
comedy angle.
that's
Yeah,
the
It's a
thing
for
about
comedy
sure.
comedy
angle.
is comedy could be a bunch of different things,
Comedy is all
and
about angles.
you could do.
Dark
Bro,
humor,
And I was
dark.
just about to
And Goods
say
You
Yeah.
don't
can
do
have a
that.
straight face
Goods
the whole
just came
time.
out the T-top and said, "You
I
make
was
listen,
your
just
bed
about
how
to
long
say.
sing," and
wilding
that
out,
shit was
bro?
the funniest
How
shit.
long wilding out? Niggas be going on there getting smoked. Comedy, funny shit.
I
Niggas
mean,
getting
yeah.
smoked.
My story about O Red, third round
Yeah.
comedy. Like I know, I use it. Like
Yeah,
I
but it's
know,
still
like
a,
I
and
know
that's
about
the
the.
beauty of comedy because it can be an angle, it could be a punch.
It'd be
Like
a
it could be
story, it'd be a
like
punch.
So, hey, Holler.
like when me and Cortez battled, I did the intervention thing, and a nigga was yelling and screaming about this nigga, different things, and it looked aggressive, but it was still funny, and that's how it hit. Like sometimes, like it could look like an aggressive punchline, it could look like a creative
Like I'm mad
punchline,
at you for
it
being
could look
Bro,
aggressive
like an
like
I
that.
angle.
walked
Like
up to niggas and said, ouch, and shook the fucking building, nigga. Like, it's nothing you could tell me.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
Yeah,
ouch.
that nigga Goods is one of the funniest niggas in the battles.
Well,
And
maybe what I'm saying is a
he
lot of
didn't do
people
a
can't be
Drizzy
scene
a
or
funny
none
nice
of
though.
that.
nigga.
He just told T-Top, you look like your bed stink, and everybody bust out laughing. That ain't
Drizzy
no
is a low key
scheme, no
funny
Nah,
none of
nah,
nigga,
that.
good.
bro.
Nah, that nigga good said before I walked in, me and these hoes was talking, and we all agreed that you look like Cole from Mars. You look like Cole from Mars. He told
We all
Deja.
agreed. The
That
fact
be
that we
simple shit. It
agreed,
don't be no
it's
scheme
like
or none of
that's
that
hilarious. We agreed about this.
shit.
He told me we all
We had a
agreed that you look
conversation
like
and we
Cole from
agreed.
Martin. Hey man, that's funny as hell.
That's
Nah, you
hilarious.
right.
Is your when
No.
you did that? I'm saying, are you saying what? All that was that
Oh
serious, or was
man,
you write
what?
that to
That's
be funny?
hilarious,
That was
nigga.
serious, but it came out
But it
hilarious. Like
was
when I was
funny as
That's
writing it,
shit though.
hilarious.
yeah, like, when I was writing, I'm like, man,
Nah, I
what?
forgot
Cause
Like,
about that,
niggas
Hitman. That
that
might
been
be
through
one of
the
your best
situation,
joints,
that was so
G. I ain't gonna
relatable.
lie.
That shit was
that's
so
fun.
relatable.
No, I'm just saying.
Talking
You
about
saying
Man,
that
man.
shit
what?
is
He
Like,
said,
relatable as fuck.
that's
man,
That's why
so
it
what?
made it funny.
it's so crazy. I ain't think we are gonna hit that hard. I would have put a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it how I supposed to say it, but if I knew it was gonna be
Nah, that was
top five
perfect,
hitman
Wolf.
moments, like that's crazy.
That
Yeah.
was perfect, Wolf. That was one of them joints.
That's one of them shits that you can bring that back any type battle, and everybody gonna say that shit with
Every
you.
battle, the whole
That's
crowd gonna say that with you.
Yeah. No, that was
The
crazy.
results of the poll is 55% say they Av and Fonz do not punch alike. 45% say yes, they do.
That's debatable, baby.
See?
I won that. I
man. No,
won
you
that.
did. No,
I
you
won
did.
that.
No,
I
you
That
mean,
shit
you
the
did.
know,
same
That's
shit,
just
man. I
I'm just
keep
trying
telling
to
y'all,
tell you, Wolf.
same
It
shit,
ain't,
You
man.
this
a
ain't a
funny
bad
nigga.
thing.
No, you
That,
hey, but
that shit,
listen,
that
that's
shit is the
hey,
same
walking
shit,
out the
man.
bat, hey, walking out Webster Hall or Irving Plaza and seeing a pole with your name on it and them numbers, you feel
no,
good.
that's crazy. That
Oh,
is crazy.
absolutely. You
I
sleep,
said,
you
What?
sleep great that
What?
night.
that nigga holler
I don't
fix the
think I
fight.
ever get those, B. Even when I smoke a nigga, it still say 70% say he wants me. Like, what the
Nah,
fuck?
yeah, that's just these new age, bro. Your fan base ain't really on Twitter like that no more. As all of it, like we got a whole nother
I gotta
fan
make
base that.
I'm making converts out here. I gotta convert niggas back to the, you know what I mean? Like, hold up.
Yeah,
You
bro.
gotta put that work in, that's all. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all, man. I'm out of here. I gotta get on this plane,
Y'all
man.
niggas
Word,
go. Good
man.
talking to my boys.
Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit is we out of here. Any man battle rap trapping, we definitely got the streets.
D out again, man. D out of here, man. Put it on your